Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Sea of Thieves live stream. Jon Bardcore here, once again at your service. A pleasure to be with you today on this Shrouded Sunday. And hopefully we will indeed find our Shrouded Ghost today. Not sure if the Shrouded Ghost would ever spawn for someone who isn't punctual. My bad. Let me make sure we are live. We are currently live on Twitch. I can see that. We're currently live on our YouTube vertical stream. Let me just make sure that the vertical horizontal stream, which for some reason seems to be the one that always has trouble, is also live. We are live there as well. Fantastic. Well, how are we all doing today? All right. Lo-Fi, how are you? Captain Rolex, good to see you as well. Let me see if I can't get that chat to pop in a bit closer for me. It's a little crick in my neck. There we go. It's a little better. A little better. Cheddar Cheese, how are you? Prince of the Time Lords, what's going on? So we are over here. We've just spawned in over at Port Merrick, and our goal today is simple. It's gonna be very simple. It's a Shrouded Sunday. Leona, how you doing? We are going to be... Oh, there's a ship right next to us. Hello, ship. That is currently circling right now. A bit awkward, but okay, cool, lovely, fantastic. The ship wants to say hello, apparently. Very awkward when they circle like that. Let me fix this field of view here. There we go. Now I can see things again. Alright. So that ship is sailing on, which is fine. It's fun to have Sea of Thieves while I play a game where I'm a criminal. What game is that? Hunting the Shrouded Ghost? Yes, we are indeed going to try. We're going to do a Meg hunt, basically, and hope that the Shrouded comes out of it. So our goal, and we're also still going to be on the hunt for Dark Fortress raids. So my plan here is very simple. We're going to pop a regular voyage here for Athena, so we can gain miles. Oh, there's a grade 5 Reaper at Reaper's Hideout. So we're going to pop a voyage here for miles on the Athenas, and then we're going to go south here, okay, and then across the map this way. And what that does is that'll give us line of sight to the fortress at Ancient Gold and at Old Brinestone. And then we're going to go travel kind of back and forth along this southern lane here, which is all open sea, pretty much. So it should be easy for a mech to spawn there. And yeah, we're gonna give that our shot. So we'll gain miles from Athena. We'll have line of sight to a couple of fortresses in case they have raids on them. And yeah, we're just gonna hope that we get a Shrouded Ghost out of it. Beef Burger, how are you? Go ahead and grab some supplies here for the journey. Star, what's going on? Let's see here. Grab some wood here first. Some extra wood, never hurt anybody. How you doing, Pog? Grab that over there for now. Do you have any tips for a solo slooper on defeating a Meg? For a Meg? Sure. So first off, make sure that you have your sails raised, It's just easier to fight a Meg when you're not constantly moving along with it. Second thing I would say is give yourself a slight turn. So that way you're going to be moving in line with the Meg instead of just standing still. Cannon shots work, but so do sniper shots as well. Like, you can inflict damage on the Meg with regular weapons too, not just cannon shots. But I would still use cannon shots primarily to defeat a Meg. Yo, bro, can I join for real, for real? No, I'm good. Thank you, though. If you're looking for friends to play with, my best bet would be the official Sea of Thieves Discord. There's a looking for crew section there. Mad Dog, how are you? I'm gonna keep the fireworks this time. We can shoot them off once we land ourselves that Meg. I'll keep that in mind if I run into one. You will eventually. It is inevitable that you will run into a Meg. It's try the ghost button. I hope. Ninja, do you have one? Have you gotten a shrouded? You've played for a very long time, so, but I don't know. Some vets still don't have it, you know? No? Oh man. You and me, bro. You and me both, brother. You and me both. Gotta bribe Rare for that? I thought Rare was supposed to pay me. Haven't played for a very long time, I think. You played for a very long time, Mad Dog? How long have you played for? Sucks because I have the rarest role in their Discord. What is the rarest role in the Discord? Megalodon Hunter? How did you get that role, Ninja? 1,400 hours? Yeah, I'd say 1,400 hours is a decent amount of time to put into the game. Look, I don't know how it works for official SOP partners. I just know that bribes were involved. Yeah, but who did you bribe, Lee Cross? Who did you bribe is the question. You can't just say like John Rare, right? It's got to be like you gotta name names. I need to know who to make out the check to. Do people still use checks? Have you encountered anyone who's used a check? Honestly, like, I'm thinking about it. When was the last time I used a check? Has to be. I think my last, the place I rented last, not this place. I think the last place I rented about 4 years ago. I had to use a check for the deposit, like the safety deposit on the place. I think I had to use a check then, and I had to go to the bank to get like starter checks because I didn't have a checkbook. I think that's the last time I had to use a check. Well, so that was what, 5 years ago? Yeah, it's coming on 5 years now. Danger Pog, how are you? Midwest Viking, what's going on, man? All right, we got some supplies here. Not a lot, but we got some. Yeah, we are just gonna vibe today. Today's vibe day. Doing good, you? Doing great, man. Here, chilling on the seas. Been playing for 360 days. Don't know how many hours yet. And I still don't have a shrouded. Haven't seen it yet. Did you at least play the adventure for it, Razu? When we had that adventure a couple years ago, where you could summon it. As another day on the hunt, I see. I got off a bit ago. Been fishing with all Hunter's Call accommodations. Got lucky with a skeleton fort to farm battle gills. Even got a sand one. Nice, let's go. Ninja says, I paid my ex-child support with checks with carbon copies that eventually I was sick of waiting for her to cash them, so I just gave her cash. That's true. That is the downside of checks, right? Like, you write the check, you send it off, but then it's like stuck in limbo until somebody actually cashes it. And then, if you decide to do something with your money in between, then the check could actually bounce. That sucks. Oh yeah, I played the adventure. That was pretty fun. I guess you can kind of see me seeing that. I mean, like, like I did the adventure too, but like it doesn't really count, right? Just like how I don't think it really. Here's my personal opinion, right? I don't think the boxes of Wondrous Secrets that people have been getting during pop-up plunder count as like true boxes of Wondrous Secrets. I feel like the true boxes of Wondrous Secrets that you like, if you actually found it in the Devil's Roar naturally, those count. But the ones from, like, the Voyages of Luck, the Golden Voyages of Luck, or the Pop-Up Plunder, they don't count. But that's my own opinion. I'm a crotchety old man when it comes to that. So again, what we're going to do is very simple. We've got our voyage down from miles here. We're close on Athena miles, finally. Pin that here. Athena miles, we're currently at 970. We're only 30 miles away from getting our Athena, that combination done for Athena, which is phenomenal. Only 30 miles away from that one. But we are on the hunt for Shrouded. We will also take Ancient Terrors, by the way. We still need a few more Ancient Terrors. We need 7 more Ancient Terrors. Also, here's the thing. I've just realized. Why can't I pin commendations that I'm working on my pirate log? Why don't I have an option to pin commendations that I'm working on my pirate log? Like, it says pin progression shown here, right? But it only works for, like, I can pin Order of Souls, but I can't pin, like, the commendation that I'm working on in Order of Souls on the pirate log, even though that's really what I want. Right? Like, I don't need to know that I'm 346 in Order of Souls. I want to know how many more skulls do I need to turn in for, like, Hunter of Cursed Crews, which I need to defeat apparently like 43 more for Hunter of Cursed Crews. So, but I want that to be pinned instead of Order of Souls, you know? The minor John rant right there. I want that, and I also want rings that go over gloves. Yeah. Yep. There's a glitch right now that is that's kind of like out there on the social media on social media, where people can have the Skelly Curse and have their own cosmetics with it, and it just shows me that there's something like someone is not telling the whole truth over at Rare, I think. Like, someone's like, because the entire reason we were told that you had to have like special custom cosmetics for Skelly Curse is because the regular cosmetics wouldn't work for them. But this glitch that's currently around is showing that it's working for them. So I don't know what's going on, but someone's not being totally honest. If you're sailing, make sure to put up a voyage for miles. Yes, we do have a voyage for miles. We have our Athena voyage here. We're only 30 miles away. 30 miles away. But we're going to be kind of sailing down here. Sanguinius, how you doing? How have you been, man? Good to see you in the chat. This is kind of the path we're going to take here, chat. We're just going to sail south, and then sail across, and sail back, basically. Back and forth here. Have you seen their pants? They have a big butt over those skeleton bones. No, I've not. I've actually not seen the behinds of those glitches. That's funny. So it breaks the bottom. It breaks the bottoms. That's funny, actually. JL, how are you? Do you know the Shores of Gold strategy? So, if you're talking about Toxie Sinclair's video about the Shores of Gold, I was there for that. You know, she and I worked on that on a live stream, and it is not specifically the fact that it's Shores of Gold. That's a possibility. You can literally sit anywhere for an X amount of time, and then once you sail outside that area, there's a chance for someone to spawn. So, like, for example, if we sat here at Discovery Ridge for a half hour, and then we sailed off, the likelihood of there being a spawn is higher because the emergent threat timer would have gone off in that time. Do you normally solo? Normally I do. Only because it just works out better for my content creation schedule. What Twitch drops are on the 20th? Yeah, it's the new season 15 launch. We're gonna have Twitch drops on the 20th. There's 4 drops. Let me get a link so y'all can see it. I think they were already on the website. Let me double check here. Yeah. So it's 3 regular drops, and then 1 Gilded Voyage. Yeah, 3 regular drops and 1 Gilded Voyage. Eastern Winds, of course, it's Eastern Wind. Eastern Wind's Ruby Gloves and Ruby Shirt. And then the Seaweed Sailor Speaking Trumpet. Seaweed Sailor Speaking Trumpet. Why are you getting gray hairs, bro? You haven't had those a few weeks ago? A few weeks ago, my head was more shaved. But I do have gray hair. I've had gray hair, since I was a teenager. I got gray very early. But I'm glad to I'm more okay with being gray than I am with being bald. Like being balding. My father went bald pretty early on. Like he went bald by his mid-30s. And if I had a choice between going bald, in the process of going bald, versus going gray, I'll choose going gray. I'm okay with this. Pig Pets, yeah, Pig Pets starting on season 15. Very excited about that. In your opinion, do you think Hourglass on a sloop with 2 people is easier or a full brig? For me, I would say a full brig would be easier. That's just my own opinion. Wait, you did face reveal? I did do face reveal, Floki. Wait, what was that? You guys see that? What's in these rumors? We're getting a map extension? I haven't heard that. When was the last time you run a brig? It's been a while. It's been a while since I run a brig. Do you think we're getting new Skeleton Curse cosmetics or not? No, I doubt it. I doubt it. If anything, we'd get Athena cosmetics because Athena's still at they're still capped at level 200 for cosmetics. Skelly Curse got up to 600 now, so I'd say if we're gonna get anything for Hourglass, it'd be for Athena. Is that the elusive ghost? I don't know. I saw something glowing in the water. I was very confused. Go take a look. Go take a look. I can't wait to go gray. My plan when that happens is to be one of Santa's helpers. Nice. Yeah, look at that. Oh, okay. This is, interesting. I didn't know that this would still be here. So this is the wreckage here for, the Sunken Pearl Talltail. This is where the Sunken Pearl Talltail is. But I didn't realize that, it would still be here even if you're not on the Talltail. Look at that. I didn't know that. Right? Because this is C23 or something like that? C20, C19. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Wait, can you actually go down? From here? No, right? Does it have the full location here still? Why did you give up an hourglass? I didn't give up an hourglass. We only do hourglass on Wednesdays or when there's like a Golden Glory or a, what do you call? Community weekend. I'm getting different music. That's interesting. I'm also not running out of air. Would you look at that? You can still come down here even though you're not in the even though you're not in the Talltail. What's your level in both of those factions? 231. What is it? 231. Servants of the Flame. 210 Guardians of Fortune. So you can come down here even though you don't have the Sunken Pearl Talltail active. This is the ultimate tuck spot. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no reason for anybody to come here, though, but... Unless they're doing the Talltail. This is actually where we did our 10,000 banana eating. Our 10,000 banana eating stream was done here. There it is! There's the pearl! You could even come down and see the pearl even without the Talltail. Oh, I didn't bring food. I didn't bring food. That's interesting that you can come down there and see the pearl. Are you trying to get obsidian bones? I mean, I have the levels for it. I just haven't done the that grind with the rituals. All that to drown. I was just curious. I was curious if you could see it, and you can. I think that's super cool. Go. Why is your brightness so low? I think my brightness is fine. Let's see. I remember so many ships that got sunk in that spot when Pirates Life was released. Oh yeah, because everyone was just being here. What's the best graphic settings to see enemies in the water? I mean, like, if you want to run your game on Cursed, you can. Like, no one's going to stop you. It's there. But I don't like... Personally, for me, like, I'd rather see a nice, beautiful game than seeing this. This is trash to me. I don't care. I don't care if I can see more things in the water. This is garbage. I don't get why, you know, I mean, like, for, like, sure, competitive advantage aside, okay, whatever. But I have a very high-end graphics card. I don't want to waste it on cursed graphics settings. Thank you. Ugly water. Exactly. Terrible. Ugly. Give me mythical water. Mythical. Not that bad. It looks like jelly. No, it's terrible. It's terrible. You look. You have the choice to have this beautiful. You look at the lighting off this water here. Okay, gorgeous, gorgeous. You have a choice between that and this. What is this? Like, what is that? P1 with the jelly? Oh, man. Yeah. Mythical, please. Thank you. Gorgeous water, please. I have a 3080 Ti, but I keep it on curse because I'm mythical. I can't see anything. I mean, that's your choice. Like, if you want, like, if the competitive advantage to you is worth it, like, if that's what you want, then by all means do it. I just will not. Personally, for me, I choose to have pretty game, and if that causes me to sink, you know, slightly more often, I'm not even saying it's gonna cause me to sink every single time. If it causes me to lose an hourglass match slightly more often, I'm okay. I'm okay with this. I'm fine with that. I will make that sacrifice. I will make that sacrifice. I don't need to sweat that hard. I don't need to sweat that hard. They need to keep this permanent? What, Jack? Sanjeev says, hi, bro. What's up, Sanjeev? What do they need to keep on permanent? Oh, like the forts? Make the forts relevant again? I hope. I mean, I really think... I read this on... I forget who posted it, but I read it on Twitter where, like, somebody was saying, like, have these, like, ultra-rare forts be, like, messages in bottles. Like, have it be part of a message in a bottle event. Where you have an opportunity to get, like, a super rare fort, you know? Benetic cord when? What do you mean? What do you mean, danger? Oh, Bardcore Discord. End of the month. End of this month. I've committed to it. Oh no! Don't send me after. Don't send me after more bottles. I'm only just starting to get over my coral bottle addiction. Sanjeev says that means I'm amazed. Nice, Sanjeev. Were you able to steal anyone's new Fortress raid loot? I wasn't able to watch yesterday. No, we were unlucky. We didn't get anyone who was doing a raid. Well, we got someone who was doing a raid, but it was a regular raid. It wasn't the new one. It wasn't the Dark Fortress raid. How do I get AA sales from you? You can gift it, or how does that work? I don't give out affiliate alliance sales. I don't even own affiliate alliance sales myself. You have to go to an affiliate for that, like the Art Club, or I think it's Art Club. Who else does that? The Sea of Thieves community discords based in region, so like Sea of Thieves Italy, Sea of Thieves Germany, etc. Partners give away Serpent's Lie sales. Hi, John. Oh my god, I bought the game because of you. Aw. Well, thank you for letting me know that history. How you doing today? There's a brig over at Plunder Outpost right now. We're a little too close to the islands here. This way. Was it lovely Valentine's? It was, it was. It was indeed. We got a shipwreck to our right here. Love from India. Aw, thank you, Sanjeev. Hope you're doing well, man. Oh, message in a bottle. Speaking of. See what we got. Whoop. What else we got here? Ooh, lots of fireworks. I'll take those. Message in a bottle. Wait. How'd I get all these messages? Oh, that's just my voyage. Never mind. I'm going crazy. Oh, wood crate. Wood crate voyage, chat. Wood crate voyage. Let's go. Wood crate voyage of plunder outpost. Happy to hear mine was too. Nice. So you can only do the raid 3 times. Is that per person or in the crew? Yes, that is. Every person has 3. So if you've got multiple people in the crew, get them all to do it. You should be fine. All right, the brig is gone. Brig is gone. Why don't you try open crew? I did it for like an hour and found 2 guys stacking 4 damn soul with them. So the reason why I primarily don't do open crew, at least in streams, is because I wouldn't be able to control what they're doing, or what they're saying. So if I encountered open crew that's like racist, toxic, whatever, especially on a sloop, I wouldn't be able to control what's going on. So it's not a very good experience. It's not a curated experience. Baron says, wow, Matt's support for JB is always from the fam. Great to see all your work in progress. I know you'll find that Meg someday just like we did. Great seeing you. Baron, thank you so much for the message, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope your family's doing well. Love it when you stop by. Even if you can't stay for very long. Bonnie says, I've only found Shrouded once when playing this game. It was on a galleon when an incompetent team on open crew. We never killed it because they shot at a skelly ship when we were anchored. Oh, those are the stories that really hurt. Those are the stories that really hurt. Let's see here. You're like Nick 30 family friendly? I mean, like, I've always been family friendly on this channel. My tags literally have it set to being family friendly. I just don't feel the need to, like, let's say, pepper in curses. I saw in like September 2023. It's been 2 years now. Haven't seen it since. Yeah, it is that rare. It's like the pink sheep in Minecraft. I saw a video about a pink sheep in Minecraft, and I didn't realize that that it was that rare. But apparently, the pink sheep in Minecraft is like 0.0167% of something, or something. I was like, wow, that is crazy. Have you ever seen the ghost? Only in adventure. Only in the adventure that we had. In my country, this game is very expensive, so I just watch. Well, I hope one day you'll be able to get it. All right, there's a random rowboat here. Minecraft has a Shrouded. It does have its own version of Shrouded. It's the pink sheep. All right, we're stopping off here because we got ourselves a wood crate bottle voyage, and you know how rare those are, so we've got to do those, chat. Here's the funny part: Shrouded Ghost is more rare than a shiny Pokemon. Didn't know that. Shrouded sheep. The shrouded sheep. All right, give me my chest or my wood crate. I can fill the wood crate and give it back to you. Let's see. The Legend of the Shrouded Sheep. Ty. How are you doing, Ty? You can also breed your pink sheep, though, right? Like if you capture two pink sheep, you can breed them, right? So you can't breed shrouded ghosts. I'm good. Lots of sleep. Nice, nice. I wish I had lots of sleep. I've been having a rough time sleeping recently. You can just dye them as well. Oh, that's no fun. So if you die, wait, if you dye two, like let's say you dye two black sheep, right? You dye them pink, and if they have babies, it's a pink sheep. That doesn't make any sense. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. I just had the thought. Oh my god. I'm gonna laugh. I had a So Lou's been looking to get into Minecraft recently. And I don't know how she's gonna feel when I tell her that that she can just change the species of sheep based on when you die. You die based on what you die the sheep as. That's funny. That's funny. Loocraft, yeah, she's been getting interested in like those sorts of games, like crafting based games, build like she's got a much more creative mind than I do when it comes to this sort of stuff. So like I need a game that's like very much like you can give me an open world game and I can figure out what to do with it, right? But like Minecraft's too open for me. My mind does not work that way. Posture check. I'm sitting up straight and tall right now. I just got done making a casino in Minecraft, and I can confirm this science of sheep. No Bardcore Minecraft server? No Bardcore Minecraft server. Bro, where are you from? The good old US of A. I remember when you first showed up in the Discord and I asked who you were, you said it was funny that everyone only knows you as the Banana Man. I'm kind of known as the Banana Guy. Yeah. Kind of known as the guy with the bananas. I love me some Minecraft, though these days I usually add a bunch of mods so I can be a wizard. I struggle with Minecraft. It all just feels slightly pointless, just like playing in a sandpit. Fun, but what are you doing exactly? Yeah. I think it's just too much freedom for me, Davey. Like it's too much freedom. Like I love a good open world, but like that's too much. You could say he's gone bananas. Have you ever run into Jon anti-cheating game? No, I've not had the pleasure. I know Bug Sensei or Sug Bensei on his from his other account. So proud of, like so proud. Bug was someone who did like Minecraft, like not Minecraft, Sea of Thieves. What do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Not mine. Oh God. Meme. I was it a mime? No, not mime. Meme. He used to do meme compilations on Sea of Thieves, and then he kind of came up with this Jon anti-cheat character, and it's like it's blown him up. So, very, 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 very happy for him. Same goes for Sea of Thieves, though, even more probably. all there is golden combinations. At least in Minecraft, you can build something. The progression's way more extensive. Yeah, but at least in Sea of Thieves, it lends itself well to natural encounters. Like in Minecraft, there's no real like you have to find, as far as I'm aware, and I could be wrong, right? Absolutely could be wrong. There's no like join this multiplayer server, like official multiplayer server from like Minecraft, and like just be there. Is that true or no? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I feel like I'm wrong now. Have you tried the Dark Fortress Voyage? Yeah, we did our Dark Fortress Voyages the first day they came out. We're hoping to be able to catch somebody else doing it while we're doing this voyage, while we're doing this goal here. But we're just currently right now trying to just sail across the map for the moment. Hoping to get a shrouded to spawn. Or a meg specifically, a meg to spawn. So we're just kind of like gonna go across this map area here like this. There's no official server, but there's thousands of custom servers with their own set rules. That's what I mean, right? It's very like they're not managed. At least not by the developers proper. So there's no real like official, quote unquote, official way to play, right? Because I've heard of things like, there's Minecraft and there's like Skycraft and there's all these other like variations. Which again, don't get me wrong, like love the fact that the game is so malleable that it's able to just like exist like that. That it's able to like twist itself into a variety of different ways. But at least I can kind of comprehend Minecraft. You know what I can't comprehend? Because again, old. This is when I do admit that I'm old. I don't comprehend Roblox. Roblox to me is like a whole other thing altogether. Like it just goes over my head. Like I can kind of comprehend Minecraft, but Roblox just goes over my head. There are actually official private servers called Realms. But you have to pay extra for those. Oh, I see. Godspeed, good sir. All hail the Whale Lord. Thank you, Pierce. Well, hopefully the Whale Lord gives me luck. I'm playing Roblox right now. Yeah, I don't. Roblox is a game I don't get. It's a can of beans, and all the individual beans are games. That's what I mean. Like, so Roblox, basically Roblox is just kind of like a, it's kind of like RPG Maker, right? It's just basically like an engine that you can kind of make your own mini game in. It sounds like. Oh, and Ty literally says it at the same time. Ty says, okay, so to comprehend Roblox a bit easier, John, don't think of it as a game. Think of it like a game engine. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, so like Fortnite, I get the Fortnite thing, right? Like Fortnite, you can build maps. Get that. Totally comprehend that. But Fortnite itself is a game, right? Roblox, from what I understand, isn't really a game. You don't really play Roblox. You play games within Roblox. Noob, how you doing? Hello, hello. With Roblox, you either get games better than AAA studios or you get cash grabs. Well, I do appreciate the fact that, like, people who, if you make something in Roblox, you can get paid for it. I do like that. Like, I do like the fact that creators can be monetarily supported by you playing their stuff, you know? I do like that a lot. I feel like that's a great way to incentivize creativity. Because then you're gonna want to make better and better things, you know? At least that's my assumption. Doing good getting any megs yet? No, no meg yet. Plus, all those folks will go on to make real indie games. Yeah, I mean, it's just a boon for creativity. I think it's a boon for creativity. You know, I think the same way how gamers, you know. Okay, I thought I heard the meg music for a second. Gamers can be incentivized the same way, right? Is there some kind of mega event going on or just hunting? Today we're just hunting, Yar. We are hunting. We are 1 week away, less than a week away from season 15. And we know that there are 2 new megs out. So honestly, I'm a little worried that the addition of more megs means the Shrouded will be that much harder to find. So I'm really hoping to catch mine today. So that way I don't have to worry about the extra 2 megs. Super random, what's your hunter's call level? 50. I maxed out a while ago. Not only that, but I'm also a legendary hunter of the Sea of Thieves. I've caught all of my fish. And my cooking and all that sort of stuff, so we shall see if that changes, if there's any new fish with the new season. But we know that there's definitely going to be a hunter's call, hunter's call goes up to level 500. Not gonna lie, kind of hoping they redistrict the Red Maul to Devil's Wharf. That's my thing, right? I really thought that they would put megs in regions. Like the Shadow Maul could only be found at night, for example. Like the other fish, the Shadow Maul would only be found at night. The Ancient Terror could only be found in the Ancient Isles. The Crested Queen could be in the Shores of Plenty. The Hungering One would be over in the wilds, you know, so on and so forth. I've not been keeping up with updates at all. Tail keeps trying to get me back into the game. When was the last time you played, Lee Cross? Hi, John. How are you? I'm doing well, Winnow. How are you? They're going to be voyages? I hope not. I hope they're natural encounters. I remember when I showed my friend fishing in this game. We were doing a Fort of the Dam with an ally. He started fishing. He said, this is the best part of the game. Fishing, look, I will go on record. I think that the fishing in this game is the best fishing representation in a video game, period. Period. I think it is literally the best way to implement fishing that I've seen in video games. Like I can't even all those other like actual fishing games, I still think this is better. You think Red Dead fishing is better? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I only fish in SOT, have all the accommodations on my sloop. Its name is Fisherman's Folly. Nice. Nice. You can bomb the fish. I mean, that's just fun, right? I get that. That's just fun. But I mean, like, from a fishing perspective, right? From the mechanics of fishing. Because you've got fishing, then you've got your selection of bait, then you've got your different types of fish, then there's fish that you can only get with certain types of bait, then there's fish you can only, then there's rare fish that you can only get, you know, a certain amount of times, and you kind of want the rare fish, and then there's like the fish you can only get in certain aspects, like at the storm or near a shipwreck. Like, there's levels to this thing, you know. I will go on record and say that I think that Sea of Thieves fishing is the best implementation of fishing, hands down, in a video game. Flux says, hey John, how you doing, Flux? What's going on, man? A stormy shipwreck at night. Exactly. You know? Then you got yourself your Black Cloud Wrecker. You know, the like, it's fun, okay? What made you decide to stream vertically today? So on YouTube, Mamley, I've got a stream for vertical for those folks who are watching on like the shorts feed, and I've also got a horizontal feed as well. So if you want the horizontal feed, just click on my channel name, and then just go to the non-vertical one, go to the horizontal live stream, and you'll be fine there. But both options are there, and then we're also streaming. Not only are we on YouTube, but we're also on Twitch as well. Not much going on. How are you? I'm doing well, Flux. We're just here. We're gaining. We're doing twofold. We're getting miles. We're just sailing for miles here, and then we're also just sailing in open waters, hoping for a meg spawn. So we're just kind of ping ponging back and forth right now. Kind of a nice little slow Sunday. If we see somebody also at a fortress over here and over here, we're hoping to engage with them and steal their Dark Fortress loot. Bomber says, "Yo, what's up, John and chat? How you doing, Bomber? What's going on? How's meg hunting going? No spawn yet for a meg, but we've only just started. John, Nintendo Switch, PS5, or Xbox? It really would just depend on what I was interested in. Honestly, like I haven't bought a new console in ages. Most of the stuff just comes on PC anyway. Angel says, "Yo, what's up? How you doing, Angel? If you ever talk to Cliff Toxie, you should ask him about the shrouded ghost over near Lone Cove." Oh, I was in the chat talking with Toxie about it. How do you have 30k subs? I thought you at least had 200k. You deserve more. Aw, thank you, Mamley. I appreciate that. You have to pretend you don't want them to make this spawn, and it'll spawn. Act uninterested, play hard to get. Oh man, I gotta be a tsundere. Sun. I gotta be one of those. Gotta be like, you gotta be like, I didn't want you anyway, Baka. Is that the 3 million gold figurehead? It is the 3 million gold figurehead. I think I may have been trolling. Apparently, I wasn't subscribed to your YouTube yet. No worries, Flux. No worries. The Sea of Thieves Monopoly behind you? It is. It is a Sea of Thieves Monopoly. I quickly resolved this, so don't worry. So yeah, the figurehead of the first crew. Well, I'm going too fast, so you can't really see it. When do you think Sea of Thieves was in its prime? I mean, that's pretty subjective, honestly. Here's the thing. People who say, like, Sea of Thieves was in its prime, like, early on. Like, let's say they say 2019, right? Let's say Sea of Thieves is 2019 in its prime. So in 2019, all you had, basically, was... all you basically had was just your encounters that you had with other crews on the seas. Skelly ships came out, I want to say they came out in 2019. So you didn't have NPC skellies for a while beforehand. Not skelly ships. All you fought were skeletons. So it's really subjective. I think the best answer to the question, honestly, is whenever you had the most fun with it. Like, it's whenever, like, because the game is what you make of it, right? So it's whenever you had the most fun with it. Did you find it yet? No, I wish I did. See, when we first started the new C4s, we didn't know what sort of loot they gave, so we first put up an Athena flag. We were disappointed when we got no Athena loot. That's on us for not looking up anything beforehand. Yeah, I mean, I would recommend either Reaper or Guild. Whoa, we are way too close to the edge there. Way too close to the edge. Danger with another posh check. I am sitting up straight and tall. What's the best way to cook eggs in your opinion, John? I always like my eggs scrambled. I'm a scrambled guy. Scrambled with a bit of cheese. Yeah, you don't want to be too close to the edge here because that's not gonna work out for you. I last logged in when orbs were added, but season 11 has a special place in my heart because that title screen music. What was season 11's title screen music? I have to remember it now. Was that the For the Love of Adventure one? Man, that was a good one. That was a good one. My wife's boyfriend sunk my sloop. I would just feel bad. I would just feel bad. Like, there's no joke. There's no joke I can make for that. Myself and my regular duo buddy always pretend we don't want a ghost to show. Oh no, Mr. Ghost, it would be such a shame if you were to show up right now. It's so inconvenient for us. Ooh. Alright. We're back on track now? Pretty much back on track. Okay. Are you looking for the shrouded ghost? We are. We're getting miles, and in the meantime, we're hoping for a Meg to spawn, and we're hoping that Meg is the shrouded ghost. So no Megs, no Megs yet, Lo-Fi. No Megs yet. No Megs yet. Maybe I'll download again. Something. I'll continue crab lording. Nice. Ty, what have you been playing in the meantime? No, don't turn. I even offered Rare me buying Ancient Coin for a shredder, but it didn't work. Last time I played consistently was when Skeleton Fleets were added just after I got Legend. Like the Skeleton Fleet World event. Will you be hunting the new mags when they drop? Absolutely. Absolutely. So it's been a while. Do you think it can spawn anywhere, and is it possible for it to spawn on the first go? Yes and yes. Yeah, spawn like a Meg spawn. Think of Megs. Think of the Meg spawns as like slot machines. Okay, and think of the Shrouded Ghost as the jackpot. Right? Any press of a slot machine, like any play on a slot machine, could be the jackpot. It's just that the chances are so small of it happening that it's just super rare, right? But literally, this is how casinos get you in, play slots. Literally, any pull of a slot machine could be a jackpot. Any one. You don't have to sit there for X amount of time and then manage to get one. It could literally be any pull. I haven't really looked. Is it just one new Meg or two? It's two Megs. Two Megs. So far that they've announced. Are you farming the Miles voyage? Yes, I am. Absolutely, I am. Lots of things. Warhammer, Deep Rock Galactic, Warframe, Atlas, Vintage Story, and also a game in Roblox called Creatures of Scenaria. Nice. So right now we are just, let's see. We're 19 miles away. 19 miles away from finally getting Sailor of Athena's Fortune. We're going to do it today. We're going to do it today, Chad. The only way I know how to increase Meg spawn rate is to be an open sea with other multiple ships. True. Like, if you were able to get, like, if we were able to get the whole server, right, to sit in one spot, eventually, like, the timers for everyone would go off in the same spot. And you get more Megs that way. Like, that's why there's literally something called Meg fleets in certain Discords. That's what their whole goal is to just get Megs to spawn together. Nah, you gotta let me comment that Athena capstan. That's true. That's the last piece of Athena equipment we need to finish off that commendation. Yeah, I've seen a few videos of people killing the Shrouded, and in each one there's at least 3 ships. Yeah, I mean, like, Meg hunts definitely have a better chance because there's more people farming at the same time. So you need to say we need to get a group effort going. My dream for the next season is that they rework the Kraken to be better. Like, how would you make it better? How would you make it better, Bomber? Lo-fi with the hydrate will do. What about a proper Kraken World event? I would love it. I would love it. Wait, are there 2 new Megs being added to the new season? Is that what you mentioned? Yes. The Red Maw and the Barnacled Dread are going to be added next week. The Red Maw is apparently a Megalodon that can put your ship on fire. And the Barnacled Dread, from what we've seen, has an electrical power. And can spawn, I don't know if it was, I forget if it was like coral monsters or coral skeletons on your ship. Hi, redeemed. Hold on. Banana. They spawn ocean crawlers. Gotcha. Anything else coming in the new season? Just that there's gonna be like a Hunter's Call overhaul. So apparently Hunter's Call is finally gonna get the same level cap as everything else, up to 500, which means a lot more fishing. I want like like I'm thinking to myself, how are we going to grind Hunter's Call? Hey, Marvel Menace, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing today? What is going on? How was your stream, man? Just got my first Jade weapon in Overwatch. It took me 8 hours. Let's go. John, you know how we're grinding Hunter's Call. Well, hopefully there's actually like Hunter's Call voyages now. Like, hopefully that's a thing. Because if it's just based on fishing, that's going to suck. Does fire on board your ship cause holes, or does it only do player damage? No, it can cause holes if they're left alone long enough. If they increase the level cap, they've got to increase the amount of rep given per fish cell. I hope so. I certainly hope so. I want the parrot. Oh yeah. Oh, she turns towards me every single time I look at her. Look at that banana. Look at that banana key right there. Nobody at that fortress. Hunters Call bounties. Go fish up 10 shipwreckers for me by 10 p.m. Oh, posing and dancing a star. I know. She knows. She knows when the light's on her. She knows, like, what? Watch. Hold on. Look over there. Okay, watch. See? You look at her, she turns your way. Cam, thank you so much for the follow. Meg Sunday? It is Shrouded Sundays. Hopefully Shrouded Sundays. One day it's actually going to work. One day, me putting in Shrouded Sundays makes it work. But we're sailing the seas right now. We are farming miles as we do this. Positive Potato, how you doing? We're farming miles while we do this. And now, with my banana key redeemed, I shall take my leave to go play 7 Days to Die. Take care, Ty. 7 Days to Die is also another game I've been interested in for a very long time. I was always waiting until they dropped like the actual full game, and I think they recently put out version 1.0. I haven't tried it since yet though, just because I've been so busy with like Sea of Thieves and now Lotro. We have 1.0 now. How is it? How is it? How is 1.0? Like, is it like, does it feel like a finished game? Hey, John, reckon those Hunter's Call titles like Monstrous Beast and Great Maul would be too easy to unlock after Season 15? I don't know. I don't know if they're going to make these titles harder or easier to find. John, this is your brain speaking. Play Skyrim. Silly brain. I haven't tried it, but I have some friends who dug into it and enjoy it. Nice. Small Meg. Small Meg. Follow your brain, John. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin. Out of the two new mags, which one's your favorite, Fireboy or Coral Dude? Wow. We'll see. I don't really know right now. Fireboy sounds cooler, but that's just because fire, you know? Gotta sing some of the Megalodon with freestyle lyrics. I like the fact that the Coral Dude looks like he has, like the barnacles look like armor. That looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. It had made its name. Oh yeah, the Barnacle Dread. There? Nope. I think the last counter type event I did was the Gold Hoarder event where you had to keep the Reaper's flag up and had like 20 gold chests per run. I miss those days. I miss the days when we had like events, limited time events for like rewards. I do miss those. I get the reason why they don't do them nearly as often anymore. Just because like there's so many players now who weren't in, like the players who are here today, you know, the majority of players here today weren't there back then, and they don't want this idea that they've missed out pushed in their face so often. At least that's my opinion, and that's why they've kind of pulled back from those limited time events. Like, for example, this Dark Fortress raid, right? Back in the day, this Dark Fortress raid would have been an event, and you would have gotten a title by completing Dark Fortress raids. You would have absolutely gotten a title or some sort of cosmetic by completing all your Dark Fortress raids. Also, there was a guy on its head in the teased image. If that's not in the game, I'm going and sinking Drew Stevens himself. That's true. That's true. They did show that. Shawal, how you doing? They did show that. You're absolutely right. I'm excited for pet pigs. Love pet pigs. We also did see like different Hunter's Call chests on the image as well, so I assume there's gonna be like new Hunter's Call loot. I can't wait for my piggy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Gotta get all the piggies. And then eventually we're gonna get like collector's edition piggies. Like Ashen Curse piggy and Skeleton piggy. Let's see here. How far away are we now? We are only 16 miles away from finishing off our Athena's Fortune voyages. Oh yeah, Gold Curse Piggy. Absolutely, Gold Curse Piggy. Birds up ahead. Hopefully there's another message in a bottle here for us. Nope. No bottle. I want to start using Bing search. I can buy pets for free. Yeah, the Microsoft points. You can convert Microsoft points into your ancient coins for Sea of Thieves. We actually have a short about that on the YouTube channel. Thomas, how are you? Speaking of the YouTube channel, I've been having a lot of fun recently. I've been updating older YouTube videos on my channel with newer thumbnails. Like, as I've kind of like gotten better at things like Photoshop, I've been updating the thumbnails from older videos where they kind of like, they definitely kind of suck. So I've been excited to like update those guys. My favorite one that I think I've done so far is the new thumbnail for the Banana King rap video on my YouTube channel. I think it's 10 out of 10. I think it's top. I think it's top. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great, Thomas. Doing great. Just enjoying a nice Sunday sail. Hopefully a shrouded. I will take any meg at this point right now, though. Get ready to turn around here. Here's a thought: a special flare that rarely spawns in barrels, but when fired can summon a random meg. I like it. I like it. But not a flare. It has to be like chum. Like, imagine if you found chum in the water, or chum in barrels, right? Or you could make chum from fish, and then you could use that chum, dump it in the water, and if it's like special chum, like different flavors, I guess, of chum, you could then summon different megs. YouTube keeps recommending me the vertical streams. Interesting. Do you watch a lot of YouTube shorts, Skylord? How many times did you hunt the rarest Megalodon before? Our Sundays, Angel, recently have been Shrouded Hunt Sundays. Is the rarest meg the Shrouded Ghost? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Turning around here. At least recently, our Sundays have been that. The other way around. But yeah, if you are on the YouTube vertical stream and you want the horizontal stream instead, you can just click on my YouTube channel name on the stream and then just switch over to the horizontal version if that's your preferred viewing experience. I do watch a lot of shorts. That might be why, Skylord. That might be why. Go across this way now. Again, we are farming miles as we do this. We currently have a Athena's Fortune voyage up right now. We are only 14 miles away from finishing our 1,000 Athena miles. Are you playing on PC? I am. I'm playing on PC with an Xbox controller. I just feel there needs to be some sort of play interaction with the meg spawns, because whenever I get spawned on, it feels cheap and random. But if the player could choose when to hunt megs, it would make them a lot more fun and not just a chore to deal with. I get that. I get that. I mean, there are definitely times when I'm like fighting a player, for example, and then all of a sudden we get like all the emergent threats to spawn on us. Like someone gets a skeleton ship spawned on them, and then someone gets a meg spawned on them. Do you play cross-platform or PC players only? So if you're playing on PC, you automatically have to play with everyone. There's no option to just be on PC, just to play with PC players. console players have a choice. They can either choose to play on console with console only, or with PC players. We're farming miles here. We're also on the hunt, lookout for people doing Dark Fortress raids. We want to keep our eyes out for that as well. But on console, even if you pick console only, it can still put you on with PC players. Yes, it is a preferred experience, but it's not a guaranteed experience if you choose that option. I forgot if we were able to steal one yesterday or not. We stole a regular fortress, but not a raid fortress, not a Dark Fortress raid version. Yeah, we're just sailing the seas here, chat. Just having ourselves a good old time. It's a nice little Sunday chat. You know, we're just vibing. Sunday vibes. We're all dreading, those of us who have work on Monday, we're all dreading going back to work. Some of you work today, you know, dread going into work later on today. Kiki says, game has gone horrendous. I've unsubscribed from most people. Just been doing a lot of Dark Fortress and it's really buggy. I'm done with SOD. Did another to give it a chance. And a broken spawned right next to me for it. A what? A broken spawn? A break spawn, do you mean, Kiki? How can I switch the screen layout again? So if you're on vertical and you want to be on horizontal, click on my channel name. Like tap the screen, click on my channel name, and then on my channel there's the stream for both the vertical stream and then the one for the horizontal stream. Just choose the one that does not say vertical, and you're fine. A Kraken spawn next to you. Gotcha, gotcha. What have you been playing instead, Kiki? Have the day off. Love when the banks are closed because we're usually off as well. Nice, Dale. Let's go. Oh, hold up. Did that ship just spawn? That ship might have just spawned there, chat. It might have just spawned and is going to that sea fort. Are they going to stop there? I think they might stop there. It might be a regular sea fort raid though, because like there's no ghost ship spawn. There's no ghost ship spawn next to it though. Yeah, no ghost ship spawn next to it. Could just be a regular sea fort. You're right. You guys are right. Infamous Savage, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, it's a regular sea fort raid. Not a Dark Fortress raid. People still do regular sea forts. Well, I don't know. It might be a raid because they do have an emissary up. So it might be a regular raid. I think they did a dive. They came up and they, because I didn't see them earlier. It just came from your YouTube. Nice, Savage. Nice. Well, thank you for joining me on Twitch as well. I couldn't figure out how to get the screen horizontal. Oh, gotcha. All right, so they're doing that. We got another C4 right in front of us here. No one's here yet. Birds in the water. No bottle, though. We are coming up on being due for a Meg, chat. We are coming up on being due for a Meg. Isn't there a song you should you can play to summon a Meg? No. When the Megs first came out on the event The Hungering Deep, there was a song that you had to play called Summon the Megalodon. It required 2 crews to do it. But nowadays, it's just it's a random event spawn. Nowadays, it's just a random event spawn. It's on what's called an emergent threat timer. So the timer is anywhere from, like, let's say 15 minutes to an hour and a half, you know, or 2 hours. And any time within that time span, there's this threat timer. And when it expires, that's when you get something to spawn on you. You don't have any control over it. It's just whenever it expires. That just spawned in right there. Try to ghost. That's what we're working on. You know, in the meantime, we're also working on miles as well. We are just 12 miles away, chat. 12 miles away from getting the Sailor of Athena's Fortune combination done. Prince with the hydrate will do. Every time we come out of the Shroudbreaker quest, we get a Meg. So the thing with that, Severus, is that it takes you so long to finish the Shores of Gold quest that's why a Meg spawns, because your threat timer expires in that time. So it's not specifically the fact that it's not specifically the fact that it's Shores of Gold. It's just that your threat timer expired while you were there, and the spawn will only happen in regular water. It won't happen in the Shores of Gold water. So that's why when you exit, it feels like the Meg will be here, because it's the first safe water you get to after you leave the Shores of Gold. But it's not specifically because it's Shores of Gold. I remember when you and Toxie were playing around with Shores of Gold. Exactly. Exactly, yeah. Toxie and I tested that. Man, that's going on almost 2 years ago now. We tested that out. That was my very first live stream, actually. Frog, thank you so much for the follow. My very first live stream almost 2 years ago. That was back when we were only streaming once a week on YouTube. We are just here. We are farming miles. Hopefully farming a Meg. We shall sell together, straight banger. Yeah, I love I made these alerts for Sea of Thieves, and they work so well. I'm most proud. Honestly, what I'm most proud of is the if you notice when someone follows, the Bardcore voyage icon pops up. So it actually has the Bardcore logo on the voyage. And the Bardcore logo on the side, on the right side as well. So, I love that. That's my favorite of the alerts. Hello, saw your vids on YouTube, and I'm a new player on the seas, and you helped a lot. Thanks. Thank you, Frog, for coming in. Thank you for letting me know. Appreciate that. What video of mine did you just watch? Super fire, not unnoticed. Aw, thank you. horrible Sea of Thieves advice that's killing new players. Yep. Money's on the banana vid. Actually, these days, the banana vid is not getting nearly as many views as some of the other ones. Horrible Sea of Thieves advice is getting a lot of views. Still getting views today. What I wish I knew about Sea of Thieves before I started playing video, that gets a lot of views today still. The fishing video that I made, like you're fishing in Sea of Thieves wrong. Here's why. That still gets views today. Those are the big three. How many shredded ghosts have you encountered? Only the shredder that was in the adventure. Chrono, how are you? Oh man, time to retire it. Well, that's why one of the things I've been doing is updating the old thumbnails on some older videos and just seeing if that changes anything. Banana is the most iconic. It may not be the most viewed, but it's what made John the man he is. Well, it's definitely the most viewed on my channel. It just, as of today, it's not getting views anymore compared to like some other content I've put out. At the moment, I'm doing Skulls of Siren Song to finally buy my ship. Nice. It's 50K a pop for that. You shouldn't be too far away. Good, John. You make the best videos. Aw, thank you, Chrono. My shorts, as well. Some of my shorts have like beaten my banana video. Gotten like 500,000 or so views on them too. So the shorts definitely pop off sometimes. I've been going up a bit much. How much do the new Dark Fortresses give? They give about we got about 300,000 gold from one Dark Fortress raid. But you have to have a good emissary for it. My recommendation is either Guild or Gold Holder, or Reaper. Would be my top 3 recommendations. Because you get a lot of chests of Ancient Tribute in those. Up to 7 of them. They do give raid items too. Yes, that is true. They do give raid items as well. We're just going to go on down to about 23 here. And then make our way back. That is the play. Again, we are farming miles while we do this. We're only 8 miles away, chat. 8 miles away from finally getting 1,000 Athena miles. 8 miles away. After that, I think the next closest one I have is Gold Hoarder. And I'm at 774 of 1,000 with that one. How many map squares is a mile? That's the thing. It's like, the way Sea of Thieves does miles is kind of weird, right? So let's say, for example, you put yourself in a circle like this. You think Sea of Thieves tracks all this, right? Tracks your sailing as you're doing this loop. It's not the way it works. All Sea of Thieves does is it sees you at point A. Like, let's say it sees you at point A, and then it sees you here when it checks again, and it's going to determine the distance between these two circles. Even though you may have done a full loop like this, it'll only track these two. Which is why straight lines are better to sail across versus circles. That's a little trick for you, for those of you who want to grind out miles in the future. Have to get back to work, but wanted to pop in and say good luck today getting us shrouded. Thank you, Zaid. If you sail on straight lines, it's roughly 3 squares to a mile. You have some videos about doing gold? Because after buying my ship, I want to make gold. What should I prioritize? I want those cosmetics. Yeah. You can take a look at my YouTube channel. I've got tips on gold, both in long form videos and in shorts. Also giving different options depending on what you're looking for. My favorite moment from Sea of Thieves was running from a galley for over an hour by sailing into the wind and using a combination of changing direction behind islands and long range shooting them. Yeah, I mean, like that's the whole thing about Sea of Thieves, right? Is that you're able to, if that's what is making if that's what you're enjoying, then by all means do it. You know. How much loot were you carrying at the time, Sieg? Is it Sieg or Siege? I think it's Siege. I'm bored. Are you looking for a crewmate? So I don't take in viewers as crewmates. But if you are looking for people to play with, my recommendation is either the official Sea of Thieves Discord or the Xbox looking for group section. Heaps of treasure, heaps of loot. What's a heap? How do you define a heap? The chair, how you doing? All right, we've got a new... Yep. We're now the world event. We are now the world event level of loot. So if nothing else, today, Chad, we will finally be able to buy our Athena capstan, our legendary capstan, and complete the ship set, which means I can finally complete not only the miles, I can finally complete the miles combination, right? For this guy, I can also finally finish the dang, what was it? Represent Athena's fortune through your ship's appearance while sailing as an emissary, and as emissaries, fully represent Athena's fortune through your crew and ship's appearance. So I can finally finish 3 commendations today. By the way, if I may ask you, what does killing the Meg do? So the Meg is part of commendations. And this particular commendation, the Shrouded Ghost, is super hard to complete. So if you're a completionist and you're trying to get this commendation done, it is super difficult to do. It does give you a trinket, like you can buy a trinket, or I think it comes with it automatically. I'm not sure. And a figurehead, special figurehead as well, and the title Hunter of Shrouded Ghost. How much would someone have to donate to get on a sloop with you? That's not the way it works, Simba. Basically, like, I would have to get to know you as a person before sailing with you, especially on a live stream. Just because, like, I need to know that you're okay to sail with. Simple as that. Like I like the last thing I need is for me to bring somebody on board the ship and then for them to pull like a Kanye or something. How would one get to know you? Just be active in the chat. You know, as I'm more and more comfortable with you. Can't have people mouth off in the wrong way and get the stream banned. Basically. Not only that, but I'm also, you know, again, I'm a family-friendly streamer in general. So, like, people who sail with me have to accept that. It's over there. What we got here? There's a keg there. Not much after that. What do you play on? I play on PC with an Xbox controller. That's hilarious, pull a Kanye. I mean, what it is right now. The fact that people always ask that does show that you're growing, John. It does. I don't fault people for asking, right? I'm never gonna be like, ew, why would you ask that? Like, I'm never gonna do that, right? It's an open and honest question. I want to give an open and honest answer every single time. Casually swimming next to a keg with a firebomb? Yeah. Gross. I don't want these stinky plebeians on my ship. Just to give an example, like, I've played with Lee Cross before, right? Lee Cross has been on the stream before. But I've known Lee Cross. I knew Lee Cross for... God, Lee Cross. How long was it before we sailed together? I want to say it was like... Oh, we got our Meg. It's not the Shrouded. I swear to God, if it's the Crested Queen. I think it's Shadow Maw. Nope, it's just regular old hungering one. Basic Meg. How did you know it wasn't Shrouded before it rose? Because if it's a Shrouded, the music is different. Like, that's how, you know, that's how if you're unsure, you will know for sure that it's a Shrouded. All right, though. Once we kill this Meg, we'll go out and we'll dive. We'll do a dive, get to another server, and try again. Because when you dive, your timer resets. Has the music always been different, or is that relatively new? No, that is newer. That was not always the case, Lee Cross. Smack him in the nose. How long is the timer for? So they've never confirmed how long it is. People have kind of guesstimated anywhere between like 15 minutes to like 2 hours. Sometimes you're lucky and it's sooner. Sometimes you're unlucky and it's later, you know? But the average is around like 30 minutes to an hour and a half. But for those just coming back from Twitch ads, we did get a Meg to spawn. Unfortunately, it is a regular, basic Hungering One Meg. Basic Meg. TP time. Have a good stream, John. Take care, Star. Have a good night, man. I'm glad you're getting sleep. I'm glad you're sleeping, man. By the way. And I hope you had a great birthday celebration, too. What was your best... I hope you got some good gifts, or you're going to get some good gifts, or you're treating yourself well to some gifts, you know? John, you know at Plunder Outpost, your sloop looks angled. Is that normal? I think it's just based on, like, the drift. Sometimes it drifts even when it's anchored. Bird's not happy. Burb is not happy. Alright, Meg is dead. Meg has been defeated. Okay, we're going to cancel this voyage here. We're going to do a dive. John, I've been playing too much Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance. It's so realistic that I feel like I'm living 2 lives. I can guarantee that Henry of Scallots is taking better care of, though. Are your cannon sounds different, or am I crazy? I don't feel like they're different. I don't feel like they've changed the cannon sounds. The super guys, 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 guys. Okay, it's back. Oh my god, that was funny. That was funny. I wasn't watching what happened. Oh, we dove and then our ship disappeared. It was just like, bye. No ship. Have fun. No ship, have fun. Someone should clip that, please. That was a good one right there. We do a dive, and there's no ship. I became Aquaman for a moment. If only I could have Jason Momoa's muscles. Then all will be right in the world. And hair. Guy has good hair, too. John, I know you want the Shredder, but that was too dangerous. Too dangerous. Back on the seas here. This is a new server, which means our timer has restarted now. Finally, we'll buy the ship. Let's go. Nice, Frog. To spawn in the Shrouded, you must live life as the Shrouded. It's like one of those like documentaries. In the Sea of Thieves, there are many creatures, both on land and in the water. But there is only one, just one, that finds itself shrouded in mystery. The elusive Shrouded Ghost. Why do you want to restart your ship timer? Does it not restart earlier after defeating that first Meg? Technically, yes, Sleepy. But there have been issues in the past where people have not gotten Megs to spawn at all on their ship after the first one. So the recourse to that is to just dive to a new server and just reset the timer completely by being on a different server. Because there was a point where, like, after your first Meg, you wouldn't get any other for, like, the rest of the session. I don't know if they ever fixed that, but the recourse is just to dive anyway. It's just a way to avoid getting rared. Yeah, pretty much. How do you dive to a new server again? Just dive to a voyage. Just dive to a voyage, and it'll put you on a different server. Dive to any voyage. That's all. John, you need to get some helium and sulfur hexafluoride. Your vocal timbre is so good for those type of shenanigans. So what does that do? I have to look that up. I know what helium does, but what does the sulfur hexafluoride do? That sounds scary. Captain Cray says, hello again. How you doing, Captain? What's going on, man? How are we doing today? There is a burning blade on the server. The burning blade is... It's actually crude. It's actually crude. They're going to Mercy's End Fortress, I assume, for... You can't dive with the blade. I assume they're going there for supplies. Why does diving put you in a new server instead of keeping you in the current one? A lot of times it's just simply because it needs to load in the assets of the voyage that you're doing. So let's say, for example, you want to do a raid voyage. Well, you can't do a raid voyage on the same server. You can't sail to a raid voyage. You have to dive to one. And because it needs to load in the assets and the treasure of whatever raid it is, it's going to put you on a new server to do it. Remember your authentic quest for miles? Oh, yeah. Still here. Still here. We are just, let's see. We're 7 miles away. 7 miles away from getting Sailor of Athena's Fortune. Feels like next season will get boring unless you enjoy grinding a new faction. I mean that is what it is. This is what it comes down to, Dice. Like, at this point, I mean, Hunter's Call. To be fair, Hunter's Call was due for a long time. Like, Hunter's Call needed some love. Sulfur hexafluoride is heavier than air, unlike helium, which is lighter than air, and thus makes your voice deeper. Oh, okay. What makes you think I can't just make my voice deeper naturally? What makes you think I can't make my voice just go deeper and deeper? Sulfur hexafluoride is heavier than air, unlike helium, which is lighter than air, and thus makes your voice deeper. Like, comically deep? It would only last for a few seconds, right? I just hope it's actually good new content. They aren't just relying on the hype to carry the season. The hype will only do so much if the new content is met at best. You still did not get the Shrouded Ghost? No, I still have not gotten the Shrouded Ghost, Nick. Someone heard John's voice and said, we need to go deeper. Your voice sits naturally at C/D3. What you just did was to emphasize a point, to brought it to GF2. Sulfur hexafluoride puts it at like GA1 or lower. This is so interesting. I have no idea. Like, these are notes, right? You're talking about notes? This is how bad I am. I don't like. I assume you're talking about like pitch. Sulfur hexafluoride makes you sound like Andre the Giant. What should I prioritize now that I have the boat? What should you prioritize now that you have the boat? I mean, level. Now that you have the boat, now that you have your own captain ship, next up should be Pirate Legend for you, right? So make sure that you're getting to level 50 in 3 factions. Either Merchants, Order of Souls, Merchants, Order of Souls, Gold Hoarders, Reapers, Hunter's Call. Although I really wouldn't do a Hunter's Call for that. Like, get to level 50 in 3 of those factions and become a Pirate Legend. Those are notes. Shame on you, alleged bard. I'm a bard who tells tales. Doesn't necessarily, like, play the notes. I have somebody else do that. Although I did play bass clarinet in middle school and high school band. And I got away with not playing the notes. Like, I got away with not being able to read sheet music. I went off my ear. Sprunk says, hi, I'm new here, guys. Well, welcome, Sprunk. Heck yeah, bass clarinet. Yeah. Good old bass clarinet. But yeah, I went, God, how, like, 7 years? 7 years of middle school and high school band without being able to read sheet music. I just went off of my ear. And didn't fail. Like Squidward? Exactly, like Squidward, you know? Oh! Oh, I think they're at the camp. They're not at the seaport. Were there no seating assessments? Not at the high school level. Plus, there was only like one or like I think I was the only bass clarinetist in high school, middle school and high school. So like, all the teacher would basically do would just be like play the songs that, because we would like, God, it's been so long since I even thought about this. We we would have this music pieces we'd have to play, right? And what the teacher you would listen to it, right? Listen the way it sounded, and then you would just have to like play along with the music and play those notes and everything. And yeah, it was just I would just go off of ear. As a music education major in college, I'm actually taking notes right now on how to avoid this situation. It's substantially more dangerous than helium due to the fact that you have to exhale it, otherwise it can stay in your lungs. Oh, well then no, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to be in danger. All right, there's a sloop here at this skeleton camp. I think we're going to go say hi. We're going to go say hi to the sloop here. We're directly in the path of the wind here now, though. That's not cool. They probably won't know we're coming, though, because they wouldn't look this way. They would look north. They wouldn't look west. They wouldn't look this way. They have an emissary flag as well. Organic nutrition. Huh. Okay. That's a ship name. Sure. John was totally on board, and then you all had to ruin it because you care about him or something. Think of the content. Do you care for PvP much? I mean, like, I will do it. I will absolutely do it. Oh, they're leaving. Why are they leaving? Don't leave. How long have you been hunting Megs? Today, in this stream so far, we've been streaming for about 2 hours. 2 hours, we've gotten to 1 Meg so far. Let's see. So they're going to plunder outposts. They didn't finish this. Though. The flame is still on. So maybe they have stuff on their ship that they want to make sure they sell first. Maybe they did see me. Maybe they did see me approach. Is there a ship there? You going crazy? Probably had a voyage for the island. Could be. Could be. I can always tell John's about to read my message because he reads it silently beforehand and gives a small, sometimes shameful smile. See, this is why I can't play poker. I can't play poker because of this. Like I can't play against others. Like I can't gamble in poker because of this. Because I do not have a poker face. I don't. I never have. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. It helps me when I'm hunting Megs, the song Summon the Megalodon. I mean, it's a cheerful song. It can motivate. But that's not the reason why you get the Meg. The Meg is just because of a timer. Yeah, I was going crazy. There is no ship here. My poker face. But for those who are unaware, like, this is the song they're talking about. Summon the Megalodon. Everyone has it, I think. Imagine if it came right now. Well, there goes all that. John, will we ever get some Bardcore music on stream? Some Hildegard von Oblingen or such? I mean, like, the thing with that is you know, all that stuff, all those creators like Beetle, and all that. I mean, they're all copywritten for them, you know. So they would need to be, they would either need to have, you know, some sort of like permission given or license, and then if it's a license, how much does it cost? Ow! Why? Wow. Ow. Wait. Wait. Okay, I got the anchor hit. Yeah, the anchor hit I heard. There were 3 hits there. And no damage besides the anchor hit? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Works out in my favor, but that's a little weird. It's a little weird. Oh, maybe the rowboat. Hold on. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. No. Rowboat is good. Weird. Cannonballs, no work. How much gold do you have? Right now, I actually have more than I normally do. I have 1.7 million gold. What's the island called that I can sell every type of an item? Outpost. So any of the outposts. Port Merrick. There's Port Merrick. There is Sanctuary Outpost, which currently has a Reaper on our server. There's Daggertooth Outpost. There's Galleon's Grave Outpost. There's Morrow's Peak Outpost. Don't forget about Morrow's Peak. And there's Ancient Spire. And Plunder. Those are your outposts. Those are where you can sell to. 6,000 ancient coins? Yeah. But keep in mind, as a Sea of Thieves partner, Rare does give partners 8,000 ancient coins per month. Ostensibly to, like, buy things from the ancients, from the Pirate Emporium, show them off on stream or something. But it's funny because it's funny to me because my whole shtick is I'm the guy who doesn't use cosmetics. So the fact that they give me ancient coin and I don't use cosmetics just makes me laugh. It just makes me laugh. How do I become Sea of Thieves partner? It really depends. It depends on the platform that you're working on. If you're on YouTube, there are YouTube requirements. If you're on Twitch, there are Twitch requirements. And so it's YouTube, Twitch, and now TikTok has been added as an avenue for Sea of Thieves partnership. So any one of those 3. But yeah, I'm the guy who does not use cosmetics. Doesn't use cosmetics, but buys as many as he can. Absolutely, that's how it goes. So it's always in my chest. Cody's lab does an example of video of what sulfur hexafluoride and perfluorobutane. Yeah, that's something that if I can't pronounce something easily, I don't want it in my body. Like if there's a chemical word for it that people have not made a regular word for, like a non-chemical word for, I don't want it in my body. Hey John, what's your favorite tall tale? Out of the original tall tales, I'd say my favorite tall tales probably Art of the Trickster. For the Pirate's Life tall tales, it's gonna be it's gonna be the first one, Pirate's Life, and then for the Monkey Island tall tales, I'd say it's probably the second one. Oh yeah, so the sovereigns. So at every outpost, there's a sovereign tent. Hey, let's go! Grade 5 Sailor of Athena's Fortune. We have a new title available. Let's go. We got a little bit of a Athena reward for that. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look at this. Hold on, before I forget, switch this now. So we're no longer on Athena voyage. We'll do Gold Hoarder voyage now. And we've got a new title here. Gotta find it now. So many titles. So little time. There's Champion of Athena's Fortune. It's gotta be an earlier title. Pirate Legend. No, not Pirate Legend. Guardian of Athena's Fortune? No, it's gotta be Sailor of Athena's Fortune. Collector, Thieves Haven, no. Collector again. Champion of Athena's Fortune. Where is it? This is why there needs to be a search function. Page 4. 1 or 2. There it is. Sailor. Sailor of Athena's Fortune. Sailed 1,000 nautical miles on Athena's Fortune voyages. Let's go. GG's, Jail. I love the fact that you know that. John, as a Hunter's Call connoisseur, any tips on farming Kraken? The only cook that I don't have finished. Honestly, don't try and farm Krakens with Kraken. Farm Krakens with shipwrecks. You get so many more opportunities with shipwrecks than you do with when you do trying to get a Kraken. Like, just farm shipwrecks. That's what I would do. I wouldn't even or do what I'm doing right now and just sail down here and hope that someone does a world event, and in between the world event that it spawns on you. But otherwise, don't. I would not specifically farm Krakens. Case says Shroud hunting, baby. That's right. That's right. Case, how are you? We also just got our Sailor of Athena's Fortune, which means, chat, we can finally buy our legendary capstan. We finally get our legendary capstan. So do the shipwrecks and merchant lost ships count, or is it only naturally spawned? No. It can, like, you can do the lost shipments. You can do also the Legend of the Veil shipwrecks as well. Like, they all have chances to have meg meat in them. Sex says, easily my favorite SOT YouTuber. Thank you for making such great content, John. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching it. I'm alright, I still suck at Hourglass. No worries. Just keep at it. Keep at it, Case. Can you just give the Reapers anything? For the most part, there's a couple of things they won't take. 1 or 2 things they won't take. I forget exactly what they are, though. Saw blue something. Oh, blue bottle. Message in a bottle. Shrine of Flooded Embrace. No meter fish. There you go. No meter fish. I think you're my favorite SOT YouTuber as well. The other guys have huge egos, and it makes them hard to watch. I laugh only because I think that, because, like, obviously we talk, right? It's not like we don't talk to each other. I think it just, and the fact that I don't know exactly who you're talking about makes it funnier, because I think everyone kind of has their own niche on who makes content on Sea of Thieves on YouTube on Sea of Thieves has their own niche, right? Has their own thing that they're playing up. Mine is shenanigans, right? Mine is just like, hey, I want to do this crazy thing, and we do the crazy thing. For others, it's like they want to be like the lore master, or they want to be like the PvP god, or they want to tell stories, they want to grind, those sorts of things, right? John Anti-Cheat. Yeah, John Anti-Cheat. Another example of just someone who's like, and Bug does not have a huge ego, so like I'm 99.9% sure it's not Bug. But like everyone has their own thing, and it's just a matter of figuring out like what is your thing. That's for anyone who wants to be a creator. Like figuring out what is your thing, and just being the best at that thing is really what will get you an audience, you know? I wonder who the guy who tells stories is. Should put it in their name. Lo-fi with the posture check. I am sitting up straight and tall. It's very hard to do so when your back is literally on the chair, inside the chair. Because I have a chair that like it bends like this, right? Like I have I don't know what you would call this, like a rocking chair. It doesn't rock. There's not like a thing at the bottom, but it can bend. John's about goofing off. Hippo's loving getting those big steals. Falcor loves story and lore. Everyone's got their own. Exactly. Everyone's got their own corner. Everyone's got their own thing they're doing. You know. That's what I love about YouTube specifically. I feel like it's actually harder on Twitch to be unique. It's harder to be unique as a streamer than it is as a YouTuber. Because streamers have to like, with YouTube it's different because you're able to like make thumbnails and titles that are enticing to a particular type of viewer, right? On Twitch, it's harder to do. There's no thumbnail that you can make. Yes, you can have a title, but you can't guarantee. Here's an example. You can't guarantee that the thing you're gonna have, like for example today, the Shrouded Sunday thing, right? I can't guarantee we're gonna get a Shrouded Ghost today. So all I can do is put it in my title to let people know that we're hunting for it, and hope that that's enticing enough, right? If this was a YouTube video, I could, wait to post this video until I actually got one, right? So that way I can kind of build up the tension and the excitement for it, and then deliver the payoff at the end. So that way it's satisfying for the viewer. In the meantime, on Twitch, when you're live streaming, instead of you getting that payoff at the very end, what you as a streamer have to do is keep people engaged for as long as you possibly can over the long stretch of viewership, and hope that they forget what the goal of the stream was, so that they're enjoying you as the creator. They're enjoying you as the provider. They're just relaxing and chilling with you and just having a good time with you. That's really, in the end, that's really what you want as a streamer. You want them to forget. You want them to forget that you didn't exactly deliver on the goal, but they had a good time regardless. That's basically it. What do you think Theb's Corner is? I mean, I don't really watch too much of Theb's content. From what I have watched, I think his goal is salt farming. That's what from the content that I've watched. Like his corner is like salt farming. But again, I haven't watched too much of it. Like salt farming is not really my cup of tea, so that's why I don't really engage too much with that content. As long as you enjoy what you're doing without putting out content, I enjoy it, but I also don't see it as a job. It's true. It's true. Speaking of, which video did you think took the longest to record for just a few minutes of video time? That has to be the longest video that I ever did. Has to be my swimming the entirety of the Sea of Thieves video, which is another example of a video that I think I didn't package well enough. I didn't package it well enough with thumbnail, title, and then the actual editing of it because it took me 17 hours to do. I think that was the total in the end. It was like 17 hours to do that. 17 hours of recorded footage. It came out to about 6 minutes. I think it's a 6-minute video, and it's got like 20,000 views. So it wasn't a big hit, but like it is definitely one of those videos where I feel like I'm proud of because I did it. You know, I literally swam the entirety of the Sea of Thieves. But it just didn't get a lot of traction. Salt farming, yeah, salt farming, like emotional farming, like the encountering somebody and you know, making them mad, making them upset, whiny, etc., etc. That's salt farming. There is a player sloop over there. We're going to pass by old Bryanstone here. We're a little bit too close to Bryanstone, actually. Going to turn a little bit here. Avoid that. I understand why people would enjoy watching that sort of content, but it's not for me personally. Exactly. Yeah. And that's what I mean. Like, I'm not gonna say don't watch the dude. Like, if that's what you enjoy, then he's providing that content for you, and you enjoy that. That's okay, you know. But it's not for me personally, so I don't vibe with it, so I don't watch. What keeps you playing SOT? These days, honestly, it's the encounters that I have in the seas, and it's the stream. It's the stream. You know, it's you guys. Because there are tons of games out there. You know, there are a ton of games out there. Sea of Thieves has been around for. I mean, we're approaching what, year 7? This is the longest that I've mained a single game in my entirety of playing video games. Right. I used to play a game called Crusader Kings, and I played that game pretty religiously for maybe 3 years, 4 years max. But Sea of Thieves, I've been at it. You know, I got the game when it came out, and I would say I've played religiously for about like maybe 6 of those 7 years. It's a long time. It's a long time. So, but what keeps me engaged with it is the fact that every single day, literally every day, I can do something different. You know, tomorrow I could say I want to go fishing, and I could spend the entirety of my day fishing in Sea of Thieves. Right? The next day after that, I can do Hourglass. You know, and do PvP all day. The day after that, I can do, you know, and on Fridays I can do Friendship Fridays and just sail the seas, find folks, and help them out. You know. So, yeah. What's your rarest cosmetic? The rarest cosmetic is a title that I have, which only about 50 players in the game have, which is the title I currently wear right now, which is Bosun, or Boatswain, depending on how you pronounce it. It is a title that is only granted by Rare directly. It's not something that's kind of like accessible in game. You kind of just have to be like offered it, and it's a title awarded to those who help keep the Sea of Thieves a fun, fair, and fortune-filled pirate paradise. You're just recognized by fellow bosuns and by Rare as being a good person, you know. And it's only like, I think 50 people have gotten this title. But that is my rarest cosmetic. The water in Sea of Thieves looks so good. Exactly. The water in Sea of Thieves looks amazing. Hello, how are the seas today? The seas are well, Pumpkin. How are you? How are you doing today? There's a Skelly Galleon over there. Have you found a shredded yet? Nope. We've only gotten one Meg encounter so far, and it was a basic hungering one. Very sad about that. So the hunt continues. We did get our Sailor of Athena's Fortune, combination done, though. So we finally farmed 1,000 miles for Athena's Fortune. So when we get back to an outpost, we're going to buy our legendary capstan. We finally got that done. We're now working on our miles for Gold Holder. We are currently 779 of 1,000 on that one. I think that's the closest one I've got for the next one. That's 697. 422. Yeah. I don't have one for that. I think. Yeah, no. Then we've got the hourglass ones. I forget. I know the Sailor of Athena's Fortune title gives you access to purchase the legendary capstan. Do the other miles commendations get you anything? Not the hourglass ones. I know the hourglass ones get you things, but I'm talking about the regular trading company ones. Random piece of one loot right there. A stick? Yeah, it's a stick. Just wait, you'll have to do that for the Hunter's Call when the Hunter's Call gets voyages? Probably, right? Probably. Why do you have a newbie boat? Oh, because that's kind of like my style. So my style as a creator, as a content creator, is this sort of basic pirate here. Jon Bardcore is kind of like your basic, everyday Sea of Thieves pirate, and that's how I made him. When I was first deciding on how to create content for Sea of Thieves, I thought to myself, well, how do I make myself unique in a world where everyone's got all these fancy cosmetics? And I literally said, well, if everyone's got all these fancy cosmetics, I'm gonna have no cosmetics. And now I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck with this until Sea of Thieves finally finishes the seasoned sailor outfit. I feel like that's the only upgrade I can have is the seasoned sailor outfit. Gonna be trying Hourglass for the first time. Nice, Pumpkin. Good luck to you. Any regulations on gold farming? Right now, the easiest way to make gold is gonna be through skeleton camps. It's, 20k per orb. And then if you're on an emissary boat that has grade 5, it's 50k an orb. So, 50k an orb. Go back and forth. 20 orbs. Get yourself a decent chunk of change there. All right. Eternal Swabby Drip? Yep, basically jail. Basically. Are the Dark Adventurer sales that good? No. No, the Dark Adventurer sales are literally just a flex. But the problem for anyone who wants Dark Adventurer sales, the problem is that the Dark Adventurer sales have become somewhat of a meme. Because the people who use them are assumed to be Alliance server players nowadays. Because the flex is no longer, oh, hey, look, this gives me an advantage because it has the cut sail. It's now, oh, hey, look, I have all this gold, or I had all this gold. And, the assumption that a lot of players will make, whether it's true or not, is that the players who use them are Alliance server players. When was the last time you saw a Meg? What was it, about a half hour ago? We got a Meg, and then we had to go to a different server. We dove to a different server. To start our timer again. I just want them for the drip. Oh, yeah, no, for sure, it's a flex. But it's got a negative connotation to them, that's all I'm saying. Algie says, "Hey, Bardcore. What's going on, Algie? I've begun my journey on the 300 barnacle chests. Yep, that's you know, that's another flex right there. I started playing 5 days ago, and the only reason I ever did is people getting on my ship and killing me. So, Sahustia, are you playing an open crew? Last time I was in here, I was level 400. Now I'm level 881. Let's go, Redbeard. GG's. Where you're going, is it like a hotspot for Megs, or you just sailing until you find one? There are no hotspots for Megs. It's literally just the Meg is on a timer. The only thing you need for a Meg is just to be in open waters. So not near an island, not near any rocks. Don't be near like anything that spawns, like a shipwreck or a shrine or treasure, anything like that. Just be in open water and just sail. You're on a timer, so as soon as that timer expires, then the Meg will spawn. That's it. That's all it is. So open crew. So my recommendation to Hustia is that, like, don't go open crew. Either play by yourself, play solo, or try and find someone to play with within, like, the official Sea of Thieves Discord. Open crew is such a gamble because there's no guarantee on who you're gonna meet and who you're gonna play with. Sometimes it works out, and a lot of times it doesn't. So it just really is a gamble. I gotta recommend a song. What song is that, Algie? Your turn. Alright, we got a spawn, but it's a skelly ship, not the Meg. I don't think I have to dive because of the skelly ship, though. Ow. I think I just have to dive when a Meg spawns. Bardcore, can I recommend a song? I mean, you could recommend one. I don't play songs on stream, but you can absolutely recommend one. I'll listen to it. Be enough for that guy. Out she goes. Timer, when does that start and end? I never knew that's how it worked. Oh yeah. So it's called an emergent threat timer, and it's invisible. You can't see it. You don't know how. You don't know like the exact specifics of it. But basically, what happens is that from the time that you load onto a server, you're on a timer, and it's random. It could be 30 minutes. It could be 2 hours. But within that time span, you're gonna have something spawn on you. Like for example, we had this ship spawn on us. Our emergent threat timer expired, and the game sent us a threat. In this case, it sent us a skeleton ship. Right. Okay. Alright. And we're up. Iceman, the more you know. Exactly. Exactly. John out here chasing the big lie. I'm trying, man. I'm trying, Jay. Harpoon said I want to go that way. chest right there. Skeleton captain's chest. Storage crate, I'll take. Yep. Happy sailing, brother. Thank you, Dylan. Take care. Let's see now. A good pirate in Sea of Thieves? Aw, thank you, Lonely. Had a harpoon glitch a few weeks ago. It went all the way to another island from the fort I was doing, and it got stuck. Oh, man. That is crazy. Let's see here. So keep in mind that we are going to, we're probably not going to do another Sea of Thieves live stream after today until the new season drops, which is going to be, again, next Thursday. In the meantime, we'll be playing some Lotro. And I think Lotro has downtime on Wednesdays when we normally stream, so we might try something different on Wednesday. Be careful of pesky sirens. As long as I'm not in the water for too long, I should be okay. Can't wait for the new season. Oh yeah. Definitely looking forward to the new season. Looking forward to new stuff for Hunter's Call. Sail this way now. Good here. Nope, barrels. B for barrels. Birds ahead. Maybe we can get another, maybe a wood crate mission, fruit crate mission. That'd be nice. Nope, there's 2 kegs there. And another chest. Scott says, I wonder how many people play Sea of Thieves because of you, brother. I only ever feel like playing when I'm scrolling YouTube and come across your awesome channel. I know I can't be the only one. Aw, thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. I'm flattered, actually. I'm very flattered. Thank you for letting me know, man. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm entertaining. I'm glad that people, you know, they vibe with me. You know, they vibe with my content. Then it's a good time. We were talking earlier about how, like, every content creator has their own thing. Like, mine is just doing crazy things, crazy stunts, and then just chilling with chat, you know? Chilling with the folks in the chat. So, but thank you so much for letting me know, man. Mr. Dadbod says, okay, just went and watched your swimming video. That has to be the definition of determination. Congrats, I will never. Aw, thank you, Dadbot. I appreciate that. Yeah. No, it was a struggle. It was a definite struggle. I didn't think it was going to take that long either. That was the other thing, too, because I'd never tested it before. So I didn't know how long it was going to take. That was a rough day, actually, because I didn't, like, I couldn't eat. I could barely, like, stop for a drink of water. I've gone on strike from Sea of Thieves until Season 14 releases. I assume you mean Season 15, which is good news. Comes out next week. Gotta love and hate this game. What's going on? Hey, Beast Sugar. We're sailing around. We're hoping to get a Meg spawn here. Oh, was a sloop. There it is. There's a sloop. Wait. It spawned in behind us. It might be a ghost fleet. Hold on. It might be a ghost fleet. Hunting, you mean sailing around? So we're also hunting for these guys here. So if they are going to sea forts, we're checking to see if they are doing the Dark Fortress raid. And then if they're doing the Dark Fortress raid, we're gonna try and take them, you know? It's the truth, bro. You're just very genuine. Your interactions with your followers and your genuine appreciations will make me love watching. Aw. Thank you, Scott. Thank you so much. Here's the thing, right? If I ever fell out of love for Sea of Thieves, I would let you know. You know, I would let you know, and I would go play something else. And you know, on that day, like, I know that if that day comes, there's a possibility, a very high possibility, that not as many people will be watching. But I would still want to be as open and honest with people as possible. You bird. Thank you. All right, that person did park at the sea fort. We don't know if it's a Dark Fortress raid or not. We don't know. If we see ghost ships, then we know for sure it's a Dark Fortress raid. Okay, Captain Ship, Legendary Guardian. So they've done some Hourglass. We'll do a server-wide burial at sea ceremony. I don't think it's a Dark Fortress raid, chat. I don't get that feeling. I honestly think the majority of followers would watch you play anything. I don't think you would lose as many as you think. I appreciate that. I think it depends. I think that you know, when it comes to content, right? A lot of it's the creator, but there is a bit that's still you know, wants to enjoy the game too. You know, at least on streaming. I think this is a regular seaport, chat. I don't think this is Dark Fortress. Hey, man, do you really think you're going to find a Shroudy? I've been playing since 2021 and never found one. I mean, every Sunday is Shrouded Sundays. We gotta hope. We gotta hope, you know? We gotta hope. I don't know what red flare means, but I'm gonna shoot off a firework. I want to show them that we're friendly, and we mean them no harm. Hello there. How are you? Hello. Oh, it's going well. How are you guys?
You know, pretty good. Just finishing up my season pass.
Nice. Cutting it kind of close though.
Yeah.
Yeah, had to get it done before new season.
That's fair. That's fair. I was just I was sailing around for miles right now, so when I saw you guys approach the seaport, I was like, people to talk to.
Ah, I see. That's fair.
Have you guys already done your Have you guys already done your Dark Fortress raids too?
Nah, this is my second one, but we've done all my buddies.
Gotcha, gotcha.
How's the stream going, dude?
You know, it's going well. Just trying to get this routed. Yeah, as always, every Sunday. Appreciate the shout out.
No problem, dude.
Hello, hello. Oh, look at you being all fancy.
Hear you.
Got what's so you got the obsidian mask there. You got the hey, wait, I can't see you now. Where'd you go? He vanished. There's this chest of legends right here. And it's moving. Are there bugs inside this chest of legends? Oh! Ow! Protect me. Hello.
Hello. How goes the shower hunt, by the way?
Oh, you know. Ooh, let's see your fit. Let's see your fit. What do we got here? Oh, Shark Slayer title. OG, huh? OG, I see.
Very much so.
Yeah, he's old. Very
Old timer.
Cookie, shut up.
Got him.
Yo, I'm sub. You're the best. Aw, thank you, Margarita. So, for those who don't know, Shark Slayer is one of the original titles from year one. It was an event to coincide with the Hungering Deep, I want to say. What's also interesting, chat, this is actually a raid what do you call? A Dark Fortress raid. But we didn't see the ghost ships. But it is a raid. We can see the loot here. So, that's kind of curious. You guys fought ghost ships to get this far, right? Like, the ghost ships spawned for you?
Yeah, they did.
That's interesting,
Yeah,
because we didn't see them. So I didn't know if this was a raid or not.
Yeah, we took him out in like 2 seconds.
Oh, it might have been because they're fast. I don't know. I'll wait to see if the ghost ships respawn, because
Oh, they should.
yeah. But
They definitely should.
I'm just curious if I'm gonna see them.
That's actually a very good question.
Fire time.
So these guys are let's see what their ship name is. We couldn't see their ship name before. See, we're on the Superstar. Thank you so much for the follow. Wait, I can't see their ship name. I just see stars. I'm seeing stars. I can't see their ship name. What the heck? And I can't see their guild plaque, even though they are having a guild emissary. I love this game sometimes, you know? I love this game. Can I read their book? Can I at least read their book? I can read their book. Okay. The guild name is Pirate Paradise. Never fear rough seas. Captain Chicken with Peaky. Crew Ruby Splashtail, yeah. So yeah, I'm curious, chat, as to whether or not we're gonna see the ghost ships appear or not. That's the weird thing. Also, I like the music of the Seaforts, so I don't mind listening to the Seafort music for a moment. This would be wave 2 of wave 4. So they're on the second wave right now. Okay, so the captain of the fortress has gone down. And now we're gonna see if we can see the ghost ship spawn. Now we're gonna see if the ghost ship spawn. Tristan says, just stopping in to say hello, John. Hello, Tristan. How are you? John, what's your favorite outpost? My personal favorite outpost is probably gonna be Sanctuary, followed by Plunder Outpost. Okay. So we just couldn't.
Ghost ships should be back.
Yep, I see him. I see him. Okay, so we do see the ghost ships. We just didn't see them the first go around. All right. Good to know. Good to know. All right, have fun, guys. I'm out of here.
Bye.
Good luck with your
Bye,
shower.
Don.
Awkward, 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 awkward. Help these guys out here for a second. What's your least favorite? Mine's the really big one. Have a hard time finding things. Oh, I don't like Daggertooth. I don't like Daggertooth, and I don't like Port Merrick. Honestly, those are my two least favorite. Those are my two least favorite, I would say. All right. All right. So good to know. Good to know. I guess we couldn't see them at first. We couldn't see them at first. That Burning Blade's still captained, I want to say. That's still a captain. No, it's not. It's an NPC Burning Blade. Okay. I don't mind Daggertooth. At least it has most of its barrels by its stock. True, true. I would mind Daggertooth more if I was not Pirate Legend. Or, no, not Pirate. If I wasn't a captain. If I wasn't a captain. Daggertooth sucks when you're not a captain. Daggertooth absolutely sucks when you're not a captain. They did Merrick dirty by slapping his name on the most annoying outpost. My question is, why does Merrick get all the glory for that one, right? Why does Merrick get all the glory for that? Port is worse. I mean, I definitely am not a fan of Port Merrick. When you're not a captain? I mean, like, I feel like there's a better parking spot at Port Merrick for all three of them. It's like on the side. Because at Daggertooth, it just kind of sucks. Because, like, Daggertooth, you've got the merchant here, right? Or, hold on, I gotta get them my markers back. There we go. So you've got the merchant here. You got the Order of Souls here. And the merchant here, Order of Souls. I'm too close now. Let's say it's over there. And then you've got the gold hoarder like over here, right? So you got three pretty far locations. The only spot that really makes sense for you is either going to be like right here or right here, you know? But that's still pretty far for gold hoarder. I can hide tall tales? I had no idea. That's a new one. 7 years in, I didn't know I could do that. All right, we're still good. But at Port Merrick, we look at Merrick here. Yes, you have the merchant here. You've got the gold. You have the Order Souls here and the gold hoarder here, right? but you can park right here and still get access pretty much to all three relatively quickly. Like, I think this is your parking spot if you're not a captain. Like, don't park here. Park here. John, what's your favorite region in SOT? Probably Ancient... No. I love the Devil's Roar. I'm not gonna lie. I love the Devil's Roar. Yeah, it sucks when you get hit with a volcano, but otherwise, it's so nice. So chill. Reaper NPC is the single worst possible in Port Merrick. True, but I'm rarely delivering any flags over there, you know? Rarely delivering any flags over there. We're gonna avoid this sloop here. Does each individual ship give you more than just selling it all to the big lady in intent? No. No. Once you are a captain, you can feel comfortable knowing that you're going to get your full value of loot, even if you sell it to the one sovereign person. So you're fine with that. The only time when you don't get your full value is if you sell fish to sovereigns, because fish give you more value at Hunter's Call. What's the bird's name? Banana Keat. Look. And I love how it hops when it knows I'm looking at it. Yeah. TP with the hydrate will do. Oh my god, someone lied to me. I've been going to each shop. Scott, no! Scott, if you're a captain, go sell at Sovereigns, please. Please save yourself the time. If you are a captain, go sell at Sovereigns. Why do you not sell a captain ship? I do. I do sell a captain ship. That's why we've got our ship name right here. I'm very gullible. Scott, you have any questions about Sea of Thieves? You just come over to Captain Bardcore. We'll answer all your questions, okay? What did I miss? We're out on the seas sailing, hoping to find some more Megs. John, do you think there'll be a new ship size? I doubt it. I doubt it. At this point, like, otherwise we'd always see people like going after the Burning Blade, you know? But nah. Sloop from the fort here. We totally didn't forget a hole in sink. No way. No way you did that, Pokey. The poke. What? Oh, I was gonna check, but you weren't already at grade 5, so I couldn't see it. No way. Oh, they just randomly shot you with a ghost cannon. That totally isn't us to your north. Yes, it. Oh my god, that's so funny. Make sure you put back on your emissary too. Make sure you put back on your emissary before you get back over there. You don't see anything. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh, I'm so sorry for you, but that's funny. Thank you for sharing. You didn't have to, but thank you for sharing. I respect that. I respect being able to admit when a mistake has been made. Thanks so much. Are there any benefits to not stealing a captain ship? Are there any benefits to not stealing a captain ship? People are going to assume that you're new, which could be a benefit theoretically. But as far as like your gameplay session goes, no, there's no benefit. You want to be a captain ship as best as you can, as fast as you can. Doing good. Just stole my boyfriend's MVP in Marvel Rivals. You love that game, don't you, Angel? Scott says, thanks so much. Absolutely, Scott. Anytime. 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 My first captainship was a galleon. Oh, that. Don't do that. In my opinion, at least. Unless you have a dedicated crew going with you on your adventures all the time, please make sure that your first captainship is a sloop. Do not buy a brig or a galleon unless you absolutely positively know you're always going to have a crew of that size with you, because otherwise you're not going to be able to take advantage of those benefits. Pretty good game. How do you feel about 2 men on a brig? I mean, I don't really see the reason why, besides maybe the speed advantage. But I personally wouldn't. I personally wouldn't. Good morrow, John in chat. How fared the seas today? Seas are well. We're just, you know, we're doing our Sunday sailing, Sunday shredded. John, do you think there should be any new region? No. I think that they need to make the seas feel more alive in general, and I think a new region would only continue to water down the rest of the game. I don't think a region is what we're looking for. I think what we're looking for is to make the seas that we currently have more lively. We don't need more islands. We need more things to do at islands, if that makes sense. Took me a while after I bought it to realize I messed up. Oh, I'm sorry, Cactus. I have a sloop named Sloopy, a brig named Sloopy XL, but I never sailed it because it's so hard to make friends. It's true. I think the server size should be increased. That I'm totally for, Shrek. I think the amount of ships on a server should be increased. That should be a focus. 100%. I think that a good number on a ship to server ratio is 10 to 12. I think the seas would feel a lot more alive. I think you'd see a lot more excitement and action from a server that's 10 to 12 versus just 5 or 6 at most. But in order for that to happen, a lot more optimization needs to come into the game. Because, like, we're not there. We are definitely not there with optimization in this game. My dad has owned 2 ships with great names, Sloop Dog and Brigand the Law. I've heard of Sloop Dog before. It's definitely not the most unique, but Brigand the Law, I like that one. I like that one a lot. Bulldog says, hello, Jen. I'm on Twitch this time. Welcome in, Bulldog. How are you? All right. Take care, Simba. My first ever session was a 2-man charter brig. We learned that was unwise quickly. Yeah, I mean, I personally wouldn't. There's a reason why the ships are optimized for like duos or trios or full crewed galleon. Like, honestly, I think a sloop is probably a little bit too big for one person. I'd prefer a slightly smaller ship for one person, but you can make do. You can make do. Any Megs yet? We've gotten 1 Meg and 1 skeleton ship so far. The Meg was a hungering one, though. Aiden says, hey, man, how are you? How long have you been playing SOT? I've been playing Sea of Thieves since it came out in 2018. But I've been playing it religiously for about 4 to 5 years now. We had a server alliance, and there were 9 people on our galley, and we did Glitterbeard. Nice! Let's go! Luderbeard's always a fun time. Absolutely. Luderbeard is always a fun time. I already have a brig, but now I have a great idea for a very neat niche name. Brigham. Here's the question: Would the LDS Church be in favor of you using that name or not? Like, you know how like people like there are people who like they say like put like religious names on everything, right? Because you're feels like you're promoting it, right? Or would they feel like it's a step too far? I love it. I love Brigham Young. Although, saying it out loud like that... Wait. Wait. I don't think if you say it, maybe it's just my mind, right? But if you say it like the way you've spelled it, Pigeon, if you say it like the way you spelled it, it sounds a little off. The name of the church, just the president. Sure. I mean, it's the same way. It's the same way how you got, people who put in, generals' names or famous people's names on everything. Did I win the Make John Laugh Today prize? That's a good one. That was a very good one. I'm not laughing at you using his name. Okay. I'm laughing at something that I've realized about saying that aloud. I'm here to learn how to play this game. I'm a newbie. Welcome. Welcome to the Sea of Thieves. I'm just saying I have respect for the folks at the LDS Church. Like, I worked with them for... Yeah, I was in Utah for... I was in Salt Lake for how long? Spent a year there, and then another 3 years total. I spent 3 years in Salt Lake City, and although I'm not from Utah, I was treated so kindly, nothing but respect by those folks. So I have nothing but respect for them as well. Well, you found a great, knowledgeable mentor. Aw, thank you, Scott. Found the shrouded yet? Still working on it, Floris. Still working on it. Jared, how you doing today? A galley named Glorified Driftwood? Love it. Love it. All right, we are sailing across now. Good, you? Oh, we're just having a blast right now. We're sailing the seas. We are grinding out miles. We got our Athena miles done today. So that means we have sailed 1,000 Athena miles. We've earned the Sailor of Athena's Fortune title. When we get back to an outpost, we'll be buying our legendary capstan. And applying that on our ship, and then we'll get 2 more accommodations done. And now we're currently grinding out. The gold holder voyages, or the gold holder miles. We're currently 790 of 1,000, so 210 miles to go. And while we're doing that, we're also hoping for a Meg to spawn. Me and my friends have been loving that new raid voyage. My friend is almost Pirate Legend. Nice, Angel. Hi, my name is Roma. How you doing, Roma? Jon Bardcore here. Pleasure to meet you. Lieutenant says, hey. How you doing, Luke? How you doing, LT? Noob. Redeeming a banana. Beep. John, what's the most difficult company to fight against? To fight against? I'm not really sure I understand. Trek. Speaking of funny ship names, my buddy has a brig called Getting Briggy with it. Okay, okay. I like that one. I like that one. Cactus with the hydrate will do. What company players are most skilled? I don't think that. I mean, if you're talking about, you know, to fight against, I mean, anyone who's got time and hourglass is going to be more difficult to fight than those who don't. You know, just the way it is. So the way you can check that out is if you see ships with like legendary servants or legendary guardian titles on them, then you know that player has done some hourglass, even without seeing if they have a curse on, you know? My friend and I had 50 battle gills and I disconnected and I couldn't sell them. Ugh! The fisherman in me is in pain right now, LT. Good luck hunting a myth, John. I'm trying, Vlad. It's funny that you say that. It's funny that you say that with your username. I'm just saying. I named my sloop Worst for sure. Thought that was pretty good. I like that. Worst for sure. You have a pet named Brat? Brat. I'm naming my next sloop as Bloodstar once I get the new Emporium ship set. Oh yeah, the that reminds me, I have to pick up the pets and stuff before they go away from the store. Oh, there is a sale. I forgot about that. There is a sale currently available right now on Ship Blossom, which was, I think, a season pass ship set, actually. Along with some Valentine's Day stuff like Ship of Love emo bundle and the I Love You romantic emo bundle. And then, just to tease me, the Shrouded Ghost Hunter ship collection, costumes, and blunderbuss. Also on sale. John, do you have January's Legendary Guild Reward? I don't think I have any more guild rewards available to me. I think I've gotten them all. So once you reach a certain point in your ledger, you don't have any more rewards. Yeah, so. Man. It's been a stream, huh? Everything's breaking. Everything is breaking today. It's all broke. New reward is the best one yet. That's me every day working towards error. Everything is okay. Oh my god. If this, hold on. If this, I gotta take a screenshot of this. I gotta take a screenshot of this one. Hold on, guys. If that doesn't sum up what's been going on with Sea of Thieves recently, I don't know. I don't know what does. I'm literally gonna write that as a tweet and put it out And I guarantee you it's going to be a banger. You need to clip that. I just noticed the cookbook in the back. I just got that for Christmas. Nice. I need this reward. I need this error. YouTube short. You think it's a YouTube short worthy? Angel, thank you so much for the 2 gifted Twitch subs. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, Angel. That's funny. Where did you get the Sea of Thieves Monopoly game? I need it. So it was available in the Rare store. It was available in the Rare store back when they had their own merchandise store. I don't know if you can find it there. I don't know where it's gone since. But it was in the Rare store at the time. They closed it down about a year or 2 ago. God, it's been almost 2 years, I think. It's been over 2 years, I think. I know. I mean, I definitely would be available on eBay, but I think someone else has gotten the rights to a lot of the Rare Store stuff to sell. I forget what the name of it is though, off the top of my head. John, can you please rate my new figurehead? It's on the page 46 in ships in the Pirate Importance Collected one. Okay, good lord, there's a lot here. Page 46 of the ships. First, I gotta go to ships. Then I gotta go to page 46. This guy, the Collector's Royal Revenge figurehead. I like it. What I wish, here's another wish thing that I have. I wish that like they would animate these things. Like, let me see what it does. Don't just give me a still picture of it. Let me actually see it in action. Because I'm assuming that there's fire and it's like giving off the flames, right? Let me see what it does before I spend the near $10 to buy it. Let me see what it does before I spend $10 to buy it. Played a little. I'm going to show the game to my girlfriend. She'll probably find it cool. A little showing video would be nice. Yeah, exactly. Just about to figure out the first crew. Nice. Epic 3.2 million. You have Hunter's Call level 50? I do. Your banana has wings? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good old banana key right here. Very nice, but it attracts Reapers from 20 islands away. Sure. I mean, that's a flame that's not going to go away, so. In-game inspection would be pretty cool, like in the tutorial area or something, but that would probably be a investment for Rare. Aw, Pumpkin, thank you so much for the resub. I feel like, though, if it's the Emporium, if it's the... All right, not to hate on Rare, okay? Like, any business would do this, right? But if it's something that would increase the quality of your microtransaction shop, I feel like that would be that they're gonna give that a priority. Like, let's just be real here, okay? Like, if it's something that would increase the potential opportunity for people to buy things, then they would do it. Why is that banana moving? Not only moving, but being pet too. Oh, can I feed the parrot? Does the parrot eat? Can I feed the bird a banana? No, you cannot feed the bird. Not happy. Not happy. Are you hunting something? What's going on? So right now we are grinding miles. We're doing a couple things all at once. We're grinding miles for our gold holder trading company. So we've got a gold holder voyage down and we're sailing. We're also waiting for a meg to spawn. So we're in open waters right now. And we're just sailing back and forth, waiting for this meg to spawn. And then we're also, as we do that, we're checking islands. We're checking fortresses to see if someone's doing a dark raid fortress. My wallet got one balled with this game. Just need to deliver 11 more Siren Song skulls. Nice, nice. You'll get there. Now we turn around. And we go the other way. John, how do you get access to Reaper's hideout? You mean like the underbelly? Because like you can just sail to Reaper's hideout, but if you're talking about like the lair underneath, you've got to get to level 100 in the Reaper's Bones Hourglass faction, which is the Servants of the Flame. Level 100. Birds over there. The bottles? No bottles. Oh, there's a bottle. We have to check to make sure that whether or not that's a that could be a potential wood crate. That could be a fruit crate voyage. We gotta check these bottles, chat. Check these bottles every time. You never know. Wait, where is it? It is... it's not a good one. It's not a good one. I mean, it's an okay one, but it's like not the one that we want. It's a nice zoom in right there. Has becoming a content creator changed your life anything, and was it worth it? Well, I mean, before I put up videos on YouTube, I worked at Microsoft for almost a decade, right? And working at Microsoft for almost a decade, focusing in on, I was a sales, my focus was on small business sales over there. And it allowed me to kind of like build up the knack to just talk to people and engage with them. So those skills I honed in, you know, far earlier than just by streaming. Being a content creator, creating content, streaming content, like what skills would I have learned from that? I would say primarily things more like packaging. Like creating things like YouTube thumbnails, interesting titles, those sorts of things. Those are things that I've learned as a content creator. Telling stories, kind of, sort of, like more towards editing. I've definitely gotten better at over the time. But it changed my life? I mean, how do you define a life-changing experience? I can see you working in sales. Oh yeah. Yeah, I spent nearly a decade in sales. Both in retail and in corporate. Get in the cannon. There we go. I saw a flash of something here. I just want to make sure it's not another bottle. Nope, skull. Good old skull. Oh, worms though. I want to test to see if the parrot eats worms. Good, good, good. Got a mercury. If you didn't become a content creator, what do you think you would do then? I think I would go back to working in sales. I enjoyed what I did. I only, I only left because I was laid off during COVID. I enjoyed what I did very much. The reason why I enjoyed it was because I believed in what we were doing. I believed in the power of technology that can better someone's experience. Like, I can't tell you guys the amount of times I'm gonna go on a little like real world job rant right now. The amount of times that I spoke with people, you know, these are business owners. These are people who own their own businesses, or like like charter schools. I work with charter schools a lot too. People who work in education, right? And they still, like, this is like we're talking up until like COVID, right? Did not understand the power of technology, did not understand how to utilize technology effectively, didn't understand like how like technology could help them. They were still using, old documenting filing systems like filing cabinets and paper and all this sort of stuff. Like, and these would be people who like would even have multiple shops. So like now you're talking about people who owned multiple locations, not working digitally, which means having to go to each of these locations physically to organize everything, to manage everything, and they didn't understand like what technology could do for them. That was my job. My job was to help show them what they could do with it, and then, get them to buy the product for it that would work for them, and like get them to like I would stay with them as like an advisor for a period of time while they got used to the technology. And the amount of times I was able to see someone's eyes just kind of light up. My favorite experience in the quote unquote real world was seeing someone's eyes light up when they realized what they could finally do with the technology in their hands. They didn't have to be afraid of it. They didn't have to be so fearful of it. When they could finally realize what they could do with it, that, like, the money was great. Don't get me wrong. I loved getting paid for what I did, but that right there felt so good every time. Every time. I had a keg in the water. Oh, well, whoops. that would have been a awkward sort of intermission right there, huh? Are there any tricks to increase the likelihood of getting a shredded ghost to spawn? No, there are no tricks. It is just simply random luck. Just stay in open waters, and eventually, like, you will get a meg to spawn on you, and you gotta hope that meg is the meg. I gotta go. Good luck with the shredded. Thank you, LT. Invic City says shredded hunting. Exactly what are you doing to get it just sailing? So a couple different things. First off, we're in open waters, right? We are waiting for megs to spawn, and then as soon as a meg spawns, if it's not the one that we want, we kill it, and then we dive from the server, because we want our emergent threat timer to reset. In the meantime, while we're doing that, we're also collecting up our miles here for different voyages. So like right now, while we're sailing in open waters, we are building up our miles for Gold Hoarder, for example. We just finished our Athenas this stream as well. So we're getting our miles for that. So we're still making use of the time that we're doing this. We're not just doing absolutely nothing. And then yeah, just staying in open waters. What are you going to do on Sundays after you get shrouded? Who knows? Jail. Who knows? I remember, hey, technically I still need 5. So, like, I want 5 of them. Lego says, what's your favorite feature in this game? Mine is that you can kill things with a harpoon. My favorite thing in Sea of Thieves, besides the interactions with other players, is fishing in Sea of Thieves. We had this discussion a little bit earlier in the stream, but the fishing in this game, I would argue, is the best fishing representation in any video game I've ever played. All right, we got our Meg. It's not a shrouded, sadly. It is a Shadow Maw. Shadow Maw Meg. We've already gotten all of our Shadow Maw kills, so this does not help us out. We were hoping for either Shrouded or Ancient Terror. How many megs have you found today? This is number 2. This is meg number 2. Have you ever gotten a shrouded before? No. I've only encountered a shrouded during that one adventure when we could all get a shrouded. At least it's meg me for Hunter's Call. I've already got the meg me done, but absolutely. Like, normally, yes, it would be. I had a job interview last month. I didn't get a job. I'm sorry to hear that, Angel. Is it a job you really wanted? I've had those, you know, those experiences when you feel like you're the perfect fit for something and it just doesn't work out. Doesn't feel good. We're on a high wave right now. There we go. Here we go. Shadow Maw down. Unfortunately, not the one we wanted. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna head over to nearest outpost here, which I think is gonna be. Oh, someone sank the burning blade. They've got the sword out. Yeah, it's gonna be a plunder outpost here. We're gonna go to plunder. We're gonna turn in the loot that we've picked up. I don't really care about stopping for that loot though. And we're also gonna buy our sailor capstan, not our sailor, a legendary capstan for the Sailor of Athena's Fortune title that we got today. We can finally put that on, and then we can finally outfit our ship in full with Athena regalia. Captain Zako, thank you so much for the resub. How you doing today? I have an itchy nose today. That's how I'm doing right now. I don't know why my nose is so itchy. Oh, so there's a sloop already at Plunder Outpost? It might be our friends, though. But we're still gonna go. Oh no, the fog's rolling in. John, what's your favorite Cutlass skin? Probably my favorite Cutlass skins gonna be the old school Captain Bones. Good old Captain Bones is a good one. You know, I like this one. I get it in a an emote for y'all. You can see it. This is one of those OG cosmetics from year 1. Captain Bones. And then I also like the Notorious Sea Dog one next to it. I think that's another good one too. Variants on that based on the different loot skulls. That would be kind of cool, Zako. Absolutely. Party boat cutlass. God, party boat cutlass is like over here, I think. Rapiers, heavy swords. There it is. Yeah. Party boat. It's a fun one. Absolutely. the different meats on it and everything. I think it's to the point where we need a search function. Dude, I wish. Give me a search function. Give me a favorite function. Why don't we have favorites in our weapons chests? And in our clothing chests. Like, how do we not have favorites? Le Chef Boyardee. Thank you so much for the follow. How you doing? Hey, John, I have a question. Do you by any chance have the Abaddon Rapier? The Ebon Rapier? Is there one? Is there a rapier version of that? Yeah, there it is. Ebon Rapier. This guy right here. Old dark sword. Dark sword action. Lily says I'm a huge fan of your content. Aw, thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. Alright, we are going to go park our boat over at the ship right here. Because we want to be able to finally buy our Sailor of Athena's Fortune legendary capstan. And get 2 more commendations done here. I really appreciate how much time you put into your videos and editing. Aw, thank you. You have a favorite, Lily? You look lovely today, my brother. Aw, thank you, Venvos. John, I think that flag should be respected more. It's very annoying to see white flag ships attack you. I never trust flags. I don't look at flags. Flags are no. DTA and Sea of Thieves, folks. Unless it's me, then trust me. Unless it's Saturday, then don't trust me. Alright. Coming on down to Athena's Fortune's hideout. I also wonder how many people have the Ruby Stinger Rapier. I know I do. I forget what I had to do to get it, though. Alright, so we're heading on over to the legendary ship right over here. And we can finally buy our legendary capstan.
Quality doesn't come cheap.
Where's it at? Is it not with the legendary shipwright? Is it with the regular shipwright? I guess it's with the regular shipwright then.
Stop by
Whoops.
again sometime. I'll be here.
Red Wagon, how you doing? Let's try this again. Stuck. There we go. Regular shipwright instead. Made a loud noise, scared me.
Sure, I'm here for you.
Restore the ship first. It's gotta be like all pretty.
Pirating problems? I'm listening.
Then we look at our legendary... Where's the legendary capstan? I don't own the capstan, so I know... So, where is it?
Come back for a chat.
I know I don't own it. The Pirate Lord has the capstan? God dang it! I go back down. Am I excited for Season 15? Absolutely. I'm always excited for new content in the game. Alright, there we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Back down. Back down. I knew I should have checked the Pirate Lord before I went back up. Pirate Lord. Company shop. The legendary capstan. Let's go. One day I'll get these rings too. Legendary capstan get. A legendary capstan for a legendary captain. Aw. Thank you, Zako. Alright, now we raised emissary for Athena. Okay. Are you hunting for Shredded Ghost? Going for the Shredded Ghost? Yes, yes. But right now we're taking a quick break so that way we can hop on our new cosmetic here. The legendary ship set. Just gotta find it in all these pages again. Legendary figurehead. Legendary hull. Legendary sails. Legendary wheel. Legendary cannons. In a cannon flare. The newest piece to the puzzle. The legendary capstan. Somewhere. Where is it? Glorious Azure, Trapmaker, Obsidian Spartan. So many capstans. Not back here, right? No. Should be on the first page. Let's go through each one slowly. We're looking for legendary captain. Crusader, thank you so much for the follow. Where is this dang capstan? We just bought it. We know we have it. That boy, thank you so much for the follow. Maybe it hasn't like loaded itself in yet, which is normally very weird. Normally it goes in right away. That boy with the stretch, thank you. Ooh, good. Okay, hold on. Maybe it didn't load itself in. How about now? It should be on the first or second page. Oi! Where's my capstan? We stopped everything we were doing for this capstan. Where is it? Do they still have pirate potions in the Emporium? They should. I don't see any reason why they would take them out. Yep, pirate appearance potion. Still there. Hey, yo! Where's my potion? Not my potion, where's my dang capstan? Huh? Just started on keyboard and mouse. Any tips to improve? I primarily play on controller, so I don't really have any good keyboard and mouse tips for you. K1. Like I'm a controller main on Sea of Thieves. Even my capstan. How dare. Okay, so it definitely shows me as purchasing it. Any tips for controller? I mean, the number one tip I have for controller is building up your sense over time. So, like, getting to a point where you're able to, you know, accurately fire your weapons. And getting faster at doing that. Like, getting faster at maneuvering. Because that's the only way that you're going to see a similar comparison to keyboard and mouse players. Keyboard and mouse players, you know, you can use their mouse and keyboard settings to change up how a game plays for them. Your controller settings, your sensitivity for your controller is the same way. Come on, give me the capstan. It is not in my inventory. That is so strange. That's the first time I think I've ever had this happen. I don't think I've ever had it where something wouldn't load in after buying it. So all right, we're gonna leave the game. I'm gonna come back in. We're gonna leave the game. We're gonna come back in. Game said, "No, I'm not gonna give you your capstan." I know, right? How rude. Okay. Game? What is this? What is going on with this game right now? That is a cursed Bardcore. Cursed. What is that? What is that face? What is that face? Oh my god. Those on vertical can't even see. Where are the graphics? Guys? Guys? Where? Where are the graphics, guys? Something's wrong here. It's it's working towards error. It's working towards error. It was telling us all along. It was telling us all along, chat. That's funny. You didn't buy the capstan. You traded in your graphics files for it. Victor says, you guys think the new Megalodons next season will be rarer than Shrouded Ghost? No. I still think the Shrouded Ghost will be the most rare thing. Huh. Huh. Guys. Guys. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something has gone askew. Something has gone askew here in the Sea of Thieves. This totally looks like mythical settings graphics. Absolutely.
Thanks for stopping by, says I. Ring the bell to say farewell.
Guys, I don't think Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Now you have to play the game from memory. Oh my god. Hey guys, I got my figurehead. Hold on. Can I get my capstan now? You're a pirate legend, prove it. And I still don't have my legendary capstan. Graphics are the new loot. Yeah, I don't know what's happened, chat. I'm gonna... I think this is, Wait, I see the icon for it. It's right there. Wait, it's there? Are you lying to me? No, all the icons are blank. Oh, try and go fishing. Guys, what's happened? What has happened here? Look, I still remember how to fish though. I still remember how to fish. Can't wait for the YouTube short. How buying the legendary capstan broke Sea of Thieves. Hey, John, I used to watch a YouTuber play Sea of Thieves when I was small. I remember the Fort of the Dam being not complete. Can you tell me when that could have been? I'm not really sure what you're asking there, Shrek. I need to know if this fish looks like a fish. I need to know if this fish looks like a fish. That is the most rubber-looking fish I think I have ever seen. What is this? What is this? It's vaguely a fish. Again, Chad, I can't even show you the settings here. Okay, we are on everything mythical and rare, and this is what we have now. That is a wax model of Madame Tussauds Ruby Splashtail right here. Can I read the map? Okay, map works. The guy was complete for the dam, but it wasn't like we know it today. All the lanterns and statues were in there, but the fort wasn't complete. Yeah, then it's probably back when Fort of the Dam was known as Old Boot Fort. Did you drink too much grog again? I guess. Cook the graphics back on that fish. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. What's so interesting that, like, the water is fine. Like, the water is good. It's just some, like, the wheel's not good. The compass is fine. Guys, does that look like a good fish? I gotta know. I gotta know if Bardcore's broken. Bardcore, are you broken? Yep, Bardcore is also broken. Bardcore shaved. What the heck? What is this? What is going on here? Yummy preservatives. All right, that's it. That does it for me. I'm good for the day. I mean, I can't really do much else when the game has broken it. So let's go ahead and show someone else some love. Maybe, hopefully, we don't pass on this as like a disease of some sort. Let's send some love to someone here. That's funny. Crazy. Looking to see somebody who we haven't rated or rated recently. We're going to send some love over to Eddie the Bear, who's sailing for charity right now. Let's give Eddie the Bear some love, some Bardcore love. wish them well, and I hope that they don't get the same sort of disease that we've gotten today. All right, tomorrow we'll be back again with some more Lotro, Lord of the Rings Online tomorrow. In the meantime, take care, everyone, and be excited for next week, Thursday, Sea of Thieves and drops.